And we're live. Iron Lich Gaming. Campaign Shattered Sun. Welcome. And thank you for joining us. Our last session, our party, our fallen soldier Arness was unsuccessful. Well, Beowulf was unsuccessful bringing Arness back from the dead, as the Forge Cleric tried to revivify him. Our other worshipper of the moon goddess Kudea, Tristan the Druid, and the rest of the party decided to bury Arness about a mile away from Clarion in a very nice area surrounded by trees. As the ceremony began to release Arness's spirit into Kudea's grasp, the unthinkable, unfathomable happened to where Kudea spoke with Arness directly, speaking with him a little bit about the Deo, the gods of Olrum, Cinerus, and of course the betrayer Abaddon himself. After letting Arness know that he should spread the word of her son Cinerus back to Docca Terra. I'm gonna turn something up, Drew.
No, I can do it from my phone.
So, with one last-ditch effort, Arness pleads for his life to go back and do her will, as instead of accepting his words, she flows to him and bites the neck, as Arness is revived as a Dhampir.
Yeah,
The
music was just
Dhampir,
extremely loud on the
Arness rises from the grave. And of course, like any normal human being, the party is a bit confused, treating Arness, who his features have changed, his irises have cracked, his eyes have gone red, his hair has changed, as they are worried that he is now one
His
dead.
eyes, period.
Luckily for us, Dodfall's champion himself, Winder the Pretzel Maker, casts good and evil and notices that even though his heart isn't beating, he isn't undead. He isn't an evil person yet. But the party reluctantly accepts Arness back. And his dear friend, Orion,
Screen?
gives him back his Moonblade, as Orion is on the rage path of vengeance, regardless of Arness's death not coming around, but also Varg's death and what has all happened. So they sleep in the night stars as Kudea's eye sheds light on the party. And Tristan gets a little bit of a relief being outside of the city for at least one night. They trek back into Clarion and decide, let's just sneak into Roghir's house and kill this motherfucker. As our druid has the magic powers to make them as stealthy as possible, they find their way outside the room of Swega Roghir. They break in. Our new party member, Barley, the halfling wizard, trucks along and helps the party defeat Swega Roghir.
Barley's the shit.
Barley's our leader.
Barley is quick to pronounce that he, and he alone, is the one that killed Roghir.
Oh, Barley.
And this is where we... Well, no. Once Roghir dies, an explosion of fire comes from the red gem in his chest as a summoning circle appears in his room, and a large demon-like creature raises from the depths of Deo and the abyss and claims he is Abaddon. And he will have his vengeance as he throws the red gem that was in Roghir's chest to our new Dampier friend Arnes. The party, banged and bruised and burned, flees the Roghir mansion, and as they watch the Roghir house burn, they slowly walk away with a Roghir crown, a Roghir scepter, a Roghir blade, a Roghir tome, and the notes of Swega himself. Dristan, eyeing the crown, places it on his head.
It's a fine crown.
And as
You have the
he
scepter as well, don't you?
smiles.
Don't think I have the scepter.
New Boo Goofy.
Maybe it's in the bag, but I think we stuffed
You got
stuff
a
in the
little bit
bag.
of gold, you got the loot you've been looking for, and you've got the revenge. What's next for the Mist and our party, aka the Bear Naked Laddies? As y'all are walking back to the summer court, the whispers of the markets, everyone's seeing the giant blaze from the Kalash district, wondering what's going on. You begin to continue to walk and walk towards the summer court, and we thank you.
Who's that?
Soup, I think.
My computer's not.
Just a girl.
Is it?
Say it up top.
No. No. Oh, Girl Frog. Thank you. I think it
Thanks.
might be. Thank you, Frog.
Yes.
Soup.
Probably soup.
Yeah, the one Lone Ranger friend we have. And that's where we are, where y'all are limping back to the summer court. As you know, Illinois had plans, passed out flyers to have a huge concert at the summer court. And that's where we start.
So we're coming back, broken, bloody, and burnt
And there's a concert.
to a party at your place.
Yeah, we're at Summercrest now.
Y'all are walking.
I don't know where that is.
Well,
Or Summer Court.
Summercrest in Burleson.
Plenty
You
of
don't wanna
people
be there.
walking around over there.
You don't want to be there after dark.
Well, that was quite the ride.
I would think we ought to get these items checked out somehow. I don't know how to appraise or check anything out
You have the
myself.
crown on?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like swinging my sword like.
because we kind of got back, and I remember like kicking my feet up and like flipping the crown onto my head.
Okay, so let's say y'all walk.
How many
Y'all
things I can
walk
carry.
into the summer
Look at the
court.
school sword.
You see about 30 people. All the seats are taken, except for, all the seats are taken. You see Werewolf drinking out of an ale. You see Woodrow busy at the bar. You see Brute smiling. It's weird. You don't really normally see a Minotaur smiling, but he is happy to finally knock some heads if something goes wrong as y'all begin to slowly shuttle back in to the home base of Summer Court. Illinois is playing a very nice melody on the lute. People are laughing and having a good time, and this is a mixed bunch as several different races are in here. Some from the Fae, some other tieflings are in here. Humans, you see a couple of fire genasi in here that aren't Torch or Ashbringer. It's a lively place. This might be last time this happened was opening day.
I think this is the most packed I've ever seen this place.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more customers here.
That was just because I pretty much kidnapped the workers that got it open, made them stay for performance.
Well, do y'all think we should go to a back room and talk about this?
Probably a good idea.
Yes, maybe we can head
Look
to
over
the
what we
kitchens.
got.
All right, head to the.
We want to talk to the Mist.
I think we need to go over what we have first.
Well, we do have Barley with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So I guess we go to the back.
I'm gonna before we walk in, I'm gonna try to press to digitize the dirt and grime off everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll say you did that while y'all are kind of walking. You kind of
Yeah, we're not in the middle of the street, all nasty.
yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
sheath my sword so nobody sees what it is.
Okay. Your sword is a large great sword that's probably about 6 inches wide. That goes into almost a hook tip.
It's a big one.
It's a gold
Extra length.
crossguard.
Damn.
Some would call that
with
huge.
It's hard to fit in places.
a large red ruby on the end
Heck
that
yeah.
glows almost like it's on fire, but it's more like maroonish purple than it is red,
Got it.
and it's all gold trimmings.
Fancy.
Got all the trimmings.
I know we split the gold up last time, but
It's 100 apiece.
Yeah.
just for the RP purpose,
Divvy it
I'm
out.
doing it now, and I reach into the bag that I put it in, and
Do you,
this
do you know how to count?
well, I reach in to grab the coin purse out of it, and or the stacks of gold we got, and
Nice.
oh,
coin
there's
purse you
something
got there.
there's something odd about this bag, guy. I reach in and I was thinking about grabbing the gold, and it was just in my hand.
What do you mean? It wasn't just in the bag.
Stick your hand in there, like think about grab the book out of the back, and I hold it open. Just think of
Stick my head in there.
I'm just gonna reach my hand in as far as I can. See if I
just
grab the
feels
bottom.
like a void. Like
I'm gonna stick my head in there.
No, I'm gonna
You Filipinos.
I'm gonna stick it back in and then release it. And like
the bag doesn't feel.
All
any
of us
heavier.
got like an arm in there. Like, what the fuck is in there?
Is this the popcorn trick?
Yeah.
I'm like holding it over.
Barley's like, I think that's they call that a bag of holding. I think it's
Bag
deep
of
as the
holding?
ocean.
Well, all bags hold things. Like,
Yeah, just think of something. I mean, they're pretty rare. I mean, I'd take it if you don't want it.
well,
It
no,
kinda
you
freaks
can't
out.
have it, Barley.
I'm gonna think
What?
of blood. While my
where
hands
does
are
it all
there.
go? You stick it in. Where does it go?
Another plane, I think. I don't know.
That's what she said.
Don't put your body in there. I've heard of. I had a cousin, stepbrother,
I want to think of
dove
resin.
in there. We never saw him again.
Were you like,
I wanna
what are
think
you
of
doing,
resin and
step
stick
bro?
my hand in there. I want to think of
Get out
resin
of my
and
bag,
stick my
step
hand
bro.
in there.
There's no resin.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of blood.
Well, you got to put stuff in it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I thought we were just.
it only contains what we put in it, but it
Barley
doesn't
doesn't
contain
do
what we
that.
put in it.
That's what
What if
it's
someone? What if someone already put something in it though? Like, how would we get it out then?
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
think we'd have to.
You have to know what it is.
Not a very good bag.
So you could lose something in
I
there.
stick my hand in.
Technically.
If you forget what it is, yeah.
Big-breasted women. Big-breasted women.
Dead woman flops out. your girl that's like still shaking next to you.
Oh, right. It's cold outside. I'll take off
That'd
my
be a really
jacket
good
and put my
bag
jacket
for
on
like
there.
a killer. You just
Well,
put the bodies in there.
Well, we are killers, so maybe it'd be good for us.
Just put the
We
body
should
in
probably
there.
go
As we're
inside.
like, yeah, we're in the back.
Oh.
I wonder,
you're in the back.
I wonder how much the max it can carry.
Well,
How
while
many
you're
bodies?
holding that tome there, what does that say? What
Well,
is it?
What is this tone?
When I was detecting magical presence, it gave off an aura.
It is just a red. Nothing's on the front of it. It's just a red book with
book.
red leather bindings on it.
What language is it?
It's in English. I mean English. Common.
I don't speak that one.
It's in common. It's in common.
Oh yes, I can read it.
It's called. It's when you open it up,
Espanol.
it says the history and timeline of Banuel Arned.
The history and timeline of Van Maralen.
Ah,
Oh, that's boring.
well,
Flip through it, see if there's any pictures.
Any nude women?
Yeah, you see a couple. You see a picture of a human man.
Let's stop on that one.
Do you want to like scan through it?
Yeah.
The Roghir family descended from the first humans of Neo's sun and settled at Genesis and are well known for designing and being the first builder of the Sun Citadel.
Oh.
Istin Roghir, it says under this picture. He has the exact crown that he is wearing on.
Show him that picture.
Istin
revisionist
Roghir was
history.
chosen by Yazdin's son to travel to the inhabited snowy and festering eastern shore and asked to help develop the lands. They settled in the Teeth and built the first pyramid back and fortified to the mountain range. They were blessed as a top family of the Solaire and were given text of magic to learn the unknown magic of Cenarius, and they kept these books hidden. They lived well until the mountains fought back. A large winged reptile beast lived in the Teeth and kept disturbing the peace in Banmuel Arned. Istin's son Vamir gave an oath to Cenarius he would be the one to kill this monster. After Vamir killed Snezheg, and the land changed forever. After the White Dragon was defeated, the climate of snow and tundra turned to heat and dry land. The Roghir family had to change their ways when plant life would not grow. That's when they were forced to import resources and get help from the other parts of Docca Terra. They thrived and ruled with an iron fist, developing multiple areas and helping build the ziggurat in Pulgalad, which y'all know is now the capital of New Ruithel. They were the first in Docca Terra to start the slave trade, selling humans and other large rare beasts only found in Ban Milarnad. After the fall of Cenarius, a civil war broke out. Without Cenarius, Roghir was without allies, and the Heliot family overthrew Roghir. Vamir, the head of House Roghir, and his family was murdered and thrusted into the tomb of Naru. There, still locked in the tomb, is the Sunmaker, one of the most precious vestiges. The Sunmaker is Cenarius' own blade made by his father Olrum. It is said Vamir used this blade to kill Snezheg and was packed and hidden when buried in the teeth.
Based on this, if these are the company that Cenarius kept, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing that he fell.
Well,
Sounds like a cool sword.
I've got to say,
You alright?
yeah, just a little cough. Well, I want to say that was a good fight in there, lads, and I want to thank you for helping me. You see, I had an ulterior motive in coming back to fight Rog here, outside of just revenge for our friend Arnes. See, that book is a bit of revisionist history, and I've kept this secret from you for a while, and the Rog Here's, they drove my people out. That's my land, and I am the heir to that empire.
So you're not
Insight.
some goat from the forest?
Hey, I'm gonna also roll an
Well, we
insight.
were driven away. They drove our people out long ago, but as the anointed of my people, I am the heir.
16. Is that you talking or that crown?
That's right.
It's just the honest truth.
I don't think he's stoned.
Well, what
I've got a piece of our history back, and
without Rug here anymore, he still has family there then.
why, it's a problem that'll come and maybe can be faced down the road. We have a lot of business to attend here, and it won't be the time, but at some point in the distant future, I hope you'll be by my side when I try to take my homeland back. It could be a place for my people who are still homeless. Your people, Orion, you could come. Arnes and yours. If a place needs to be stayed, you'd have land and titles.
I appreciate that.
What
always
other
help you
secrets
find
you got
It's not
wrapped up
now,
in there?
but it's in the future once we've amassed resources and allies.
It is good for
And
every man to
strength.
have a home. So,
Does anybody else have any secrets they
Home
want
is
to
where
talk
you make
about
it.
while we're having our sharing circle?
Are we holding hands?
I just,
Always.
initially we were all strangers, but now we've been bonded in blood.
Oh, the woman. I've got a secret.
You're still here.
Yes. It's a shorter woman. A human. Blonde hair with a red dress that's been a little tattered from the flames, and she's got some soot on the side of her, face and neck. Let's see, where's a D10? Let's see how hot she is.
Come on, 10.
She's incredibly hot.
Come on, 10.
Alright. She's a 6. She's 6.
That's a
not
10
bad.
in Winter's
That's a
book.
10 in Clarion.
She's a blood bag.
She's still new to Clarion.
Yeah.
So.
do you have any family here, my lass?
No, I was taken.
From where?
Well, what's your name?
I was taken from. I can't.
Can't remember.
It's Old Varak, I believe.
Well, you've been through a lot here lately. We don't want to badger you. If you need to get cleaned up, I'm sure we can find you a place here.
That would be
Hey,
good.
Look at the room downstairs. We could definitely use the help. If you want to earn you a little bit of coin and maybe help us out in the process.
Stay here till you get on your feet.
Earn some room and board.
That would be amazing. It's
What is your name?
me. I am Francisca.
Francisca.
Francisca. Yes.
Beautiful name. I like it 6 of a 10.
Francisca.
From Old Zorak to Old City. Rock here said he was grooming me for something special.
Well, that's.
How old are you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Well, he
A
certainly
little
was
old to be
grooming you.
grooming.
Little old to be grooming.
Yeah.
All right, never. She is 19 now. We've changed the age to 19.
17 is legal in Texas.
Oh my god! If you have to say it's legal, you're
All right,
fucked up.
let's keep going. Avoid Rowdy. He said that I was
All
going to
women
be
age 17, please avoid
hopefully
Rowdy.
the mother of his child.
You were the mother of Rogheer's child.
Well, you said I was going to be, but it
You-
wasn't going to be like.
Can you detect pregnancy?
Are you with child
She is
now?
with child.
I'm a virgin.
Oh, so
Okay.
Gotcha.
Soup has spoken. The age of consent in Clarion is 13.
Oh,
There you go.
let's move on from that.
He said that I would meet his maker, and he would give me a child, and it would be Raghir's child.
Well, we saved you from a bad outcome, I think.
Sounds like an unpleasant experience.
He did not touch me. Swagger did not touch me. He touched others, but not me. He kept me locked in prison, waiting
You
for.
perhaps visited by any angels that said, lo and behold, the child from the Lord will be put inside your belly?
I don't think it's. I don't know.
Do not be afraid, Mary.
Anyway, I will. I mean, I came from a nice house in Old Iraq, but it's not beneath me to earn my keep.
Did you travel this way for a census? On the back of an ass?
I don't remember how I got here.
Well, so you have family? You're from Means?
She has to stay in the stable.
We had a nice house, and my father was in the council.
Do you remember your family name?
My family name.
Like your
No.
surname?
Fuck you. Let's do. Let me go to my map here.
Francesca.
While that's going on.
De La
First
Hoya?
name Fran, last name Cheska.
Falu.
Falou.
Falu.
Francesca.
Francesca Valu.
Perhaps we could write a letter to the Falou family of Old Veraka.
Yeah.
Were they alive last time you saw them?
Yes.
They didn't hand you over to this rug here, did they?
No.
You're
I'm sure we could reach
I
out
was-
to them and
Yes, we're
Is your family still alive?
Small reward,
They
I'm sure
were.
we could return
They
you.
were.
I've been here for a month.
I'm sure they'll be very excited to see you then. You can stay here, rest up, gain your strength.
Old Iraq wasn't what it once was.
Yes, it used to be just Verrak.
Yes.
Maybe we
Now
could.
it's old.
Maybe we could send word through the Primus Knights or some others could get word to Old Barak about it.
I don't know if we should be dealing with the Primus Knights.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Let's just. I'll stay here and if I can and work the bar. Work with
Well, we've got to find
the
bartender.
Centaur, maybe.
Woodrow could definitely find you something to do. No worries about that.
I can sing a little bit.
Already.
Sing us a tune.
I see a little willow of a lavanda.
Can you do the Francesca?
Holy night. 12, 10 out of 6.
She's,
Or
she's,
6 out of 10.
Well,
she's in a stressful situation.
She's the most
yeah.
average girl ever.
There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with average.
Definitely your.
She's homely.
Yeah, she works. Girl next door.
She's also, doesn't she belong to you now? To a blood debt.
She's
I
like.
mean,
Well, I don't know
We could
about
arrange
ownership of.
I
Yeah,
will
things are done differently in the
Can I-
Fae.
clean up and I will try to mend my dress once I
yeah.
clean up.
Please
We
do.
we do have some stuff to talk about anyway, so if you want to use the bathroom, I'd think it's down the hall, right?
It's in the alleyway, but yeah. I'll get Clara, Mara, Tara, one of them to help her out.
Fetch a bucket of water.
Get her situated. I'm sure there's room in that
One of the
room.
girls
It's
walks
in the room
up
of
and
windows.
says- whispers in her ear and takes her back.
No offense, Tristan, but I
I-
think we should remove the crown for the time being, just till we
Alright.
know what we're
I'll put
doing.
it. Well, I wouldn't want anyone to like draw paint a target on my back, so I'll put it in the bag for now, and I take it off my head and put it in the bag of holding.
I just know last time, at least me, when I wore something from here, it was a little bit more than I
What did that?
bargained for.
Where'd that scepter get off to?
I think I stuffed it in the bag,
Okay.
so I'll reach down and pick it out. And who has
Yeah.
it in their inventory?
No one does yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just start spinning the scepter.
Yes, we definitely need to figure out what's going on with
What does
this
it look
piece.
like?
Yeah,
It is gold that goes into a double triangle, like so, triangle within a triangle
The scepter
with
of my people.
yellowish, small yellow gem in the middle. It's all gold plated.
This was held by
The symbol
the
of
rulers of
Religion
Mount Turin.
checks.
Eight.
Ooh, 20.
15.
Religion is not my strong suit.
7.
15.
You know this as Cenarius is the double triangle.
I'm gonna tell them that information, yeah. Let them know.
So I'm just gonna hold on to it and flip it around.
There was a gym
Try to see if it
Yeah.
has any
tossed
like
at us too. You've got the
power.
It does.
I've
It's
got
called,
a funky feeling about this gem.
like it feels weird in your hand.
Like it's wrong. You know, like
I could detect
one
both
of
evil.
those. Yeah, one of those nights where it's just
Right
dark
here,
and
scepter.
everything feels cold.
Can I
Nothing
try and
feels
detect
right in the
good and
world.
evil on it?
Yeah.
Feels like that in
There you
your
go.
hand.
Maybe we can take these things to the Fae. They may be able to identify them.
I
for
think
us.
that would be a good idea.
Isn't this what the mist is looking for?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's good. It's actually good.
Barley, is this what the mist is looking for?
I don't. They look for all. I mean, magic item. I mean, but you know, like we gotta like, you know, like pay percentage to him if we keep it or something. Like what? I mean, what is it? What are you looking for? What do you need? Like what did he like? Give you a mission for something I don't know about?
They said in our travels that we've come across a red gem that they're looking for.
I think it was an
specific one.
Oxheart
It
gem.
was in possession of the ox hearts, is what it
Yeah.
was thought. But
I mean, I've seen many red gems like that. I mean, that almost killed
You've
me.
seen
But
many red gems like this?
I mean, it's.
Pretty common.
Well, what do you know about it, Barley?
I don't know nothing about
I'm
it.
gonna roll insight.
Yeah. Same, motherfucker.
What'd you
Yeah,
roll?
I'm gonna go roll
13.
good and evil on that object, the
Yeah, it
gem.
was good.
It was good? Oh.
On the scepter?
I rolled 21.
What are you doing on the gym?
He's,
I can
he
do it on-
he's
can I
really
do it on
doesn't
both?
know anything.
Okay.
I do
I
it
think he
like
wants
6
to do
times
it on
per
the
turn.
gym, too.
Yeah.
On the gym too?
Yeah.
Oh, it is very evil.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Don't touch the gym.
Well, what's wrong with it?
It is pure evil.
It's pure evil.
Well, I mean, right here's evil, and like a demon, like
Yeah.
devil, like flying some bitch, like flew out of it and threw it at us. So it's probably like.
Just kind of open the bag and
makes sense for it to be evil.
I mean, is it like
Toss it
some
in.
like, you know, like a key thing to where like maybe he can like come back with this still in the world, or like is it like a part of him? Like is it maybe that's like his eyeball or something? You know. I don't
what do we have to destroy
Should
it
we
in the
destroy
fires
it?
of?
Mount Doom.
I don't know how to destroy magic items except for using it as like a spell and it like disintegrates or maybe disintegrate. I've heard like disintegrate, but I don't know how to do it.
Do you
maybe we just
think,
leave it in the bag and nobody
yeah, he
will
just
forget
tossed
about
it
it
in
in a
the
couple
bag.
sessions and it'll be gone forever.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
it'll be
a
gone forever.
I'm not a religious man, but is there a way we could commune with Kundea
You're
and
not
maybe
a
see if
religious man?
she's
You don't worship?
Well, I
Kundea?
do, but I mean, I'm not super
You were just
used-
brought back to life from the dead, my
I'm
boy. How
just
can you not
saying-
be religious?
I'm not used to like,
God
the whole
literally
communion
saved
part.
your life.
I understand what you're
That's
saying.
what I'm trying to say.
I
If you let me
understand.
speak, you know, but
Well, you say gibberish like that. It just,
that's why I was saying it's someone that, you know, has a closer bond to religion and the communion part of it.
Just
Is
like
there
the
a way
practice
that-
of religion rather
Yeah,
than the
is
worship
there-
of a.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a way that we could talk to her? And maybe,
you are God touched. She intervened directly into your life.
Is there any suggestions that I could like maybe call upon her?
You could try and
Try to
pray.
call upon her.
I don't know. I also am not very religious.
We could try
my
to
boy.
pray. We could try to find
My god told me to fuck off.
He said fuck all.
We could try to find old prophets of Kudia. The only thing I do is the ritual, and it seemed to work for you.
Is that a common thing that people can speak the tongue of the gods or be able to speak directly to the gods? Or?
I don't think so. I don't think that's a normal occurrence. In all our doings of the ritual, amongst my people, I was the anointed. I was the one that sat in the circle and had the blood poured upon me. And while I felt close to the moon and the light, I never had direct contact with Kudia.
Should we try to find a temple?
I think in this day and age, a temple might be hard to come by.
Yeah.
Primus has wiped out all that is known of Cenarius and Kudia and Dodsfall. It's
I think we're kind of on the forefront of this.
Bringing them back.
but perhaps maybe we could construct a temple.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe not a temple, but
Shrine?
a shrine of some sort. Yes. And perhaps I know you're a little bit more into
We could
the
We could
holy
make something happen.
aspects of your deity, so maybe you could lead us into what a proper shrine to a god might look like.
Mine is skulls and death and blood.
So maybe objects and things that relate to
Are
The-
special
the
to
deity.
her.
I think an area that would be open to the moonlight
Yeah.
during the
a
night.
grove,
Like your roof, since there's so many holes in it.
I was thinking
maybe outside.
the stables over there. We've got the loft.
Yeah.
We could open. It's
Yeah.
open.
That'd be a
to the
great
top.
idea.
Before y'all go, you do have the notes of Swega. You want me to?
Yes,
Tell
I
you
would
on
love
that.
to kind of look over these. And
There's one that says, one note is, Swega, I'm still looking for the heart. I hope to give you more info soon. I will keep an eye out for your enemies in the city. Maybe it would be best you get out of here before something happens.
so.
Horde, Horde. Swega, they have accepted our offer. They have given a 30-day time to receive payment. I will keep you informed as the discussions progress. And that's from Sirvin.
Sounds like an elf.
And then there is a checklist of Frost, and next to it has Mist ? There is Aklis ? Manruk ? Zayao. It says Old Varak next to it. And then there is Drahokum, and it has Clarion next to it.
So based on that list, it
We've
sounds
heard
like
the name Horde before, have we not?
I don't think so.
What is Drahokum though?
Yeah, we need to figure out who this Jar Hokum is.
Well, it sounds like they're trying to find.
Drahokum is what you're looking for
Yeah,
to
so
sell to the
they're
We're
trying
looking
to
for
assemble.
the red orb. That's called the heart, right? Or Drahokum.
Oh, it's just called Drahokum.
So they think maybe that first item is in possession of the mist.
Well, I think the list was cities, and they've gone one by one maybe, and now they're the last one without a question mark was Clarion. I think they believe it's here.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but based on our intel, we know the Oxhearts have it. Sounds like they were trying to buy it.
I mean, it just seems very convenient that we're looking for a giant red gem and this is a giant red gem, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but it seems
It was-
important.
Are those letters dated?
And it could be called the heart.
The
Where did this gem come from? It
His
came
chest.
From his chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came from his chest.
one that says they have accepted our offer. They're given a 30-day time to receive payment. I will keep you informed as the discussions progress. From Sirvin, looks fairly fresh.
Looks pretty fresh.
Yeah, like the ink's not as smeared. It's not as crumpled.
So we need to find Sylvan.
And the one that says, I'm still looking for the heart. I hope to give you more info soon. I'll keep an eye out for your enemies in the city. Maybe it would be best you get out of here before something happens. That looks like it's a little bit older than the fresh one, but it doesn't seem like
So
it's
probably
maybe
within the last month or
That
so.
might have been
a couple
after
of
the
the,
tournament.
maybe a week.
Rog here wouldn't be looking for the
Maybe
heart
2
if
weeks.
he had the heart in his chest.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the same type of.
Perhaps it's a companion gem.
Yes.
They have
I
power
mean,
together.
The same
Yeah.
type of magic.
Could be multiple types of those gems or something.
Well, we've been hearing something about these
And
vestiges.
Seeing what this did to Rog here, imagine the other, maybe even more powerful,
Yeah.
leading to a different type of
So here's the
celestial body.
Is there somebody in the Fae that you trust that we could go to? Because to be honest, I don't
Woodrow,
trust
he's
anybody
my
in this
bartender.
fucking
Maybe you've met
city.
him.
Well, perhaps, I think we have something to consider as well. If we do come up with this gem, and if it is related to the one we have now, is that something we should just hand over?
I don't think it should. I think it's something that we need to bring to Kudea or have her, I
Look it over.
don't know, purify or take or however the fuck that works.
That's a good idea.
And on the one hand, the money, I want to amass my wealth and
We need to find out what
be able to take
these-
my homeland, but, at the same time, I just don't know if handing over such a powerful artifact is a good idea.
I mean, the biggest thing is that it could create another rock here to take more people's lands like he did with you,
Right, and who's to say Scratchy Voice isn't gonna stick that gem in his chest and become something that could be a problem.
Hey, Fallen Song's a good man.
Oh fuck, I forgot Barley was here. Well, Barley, how long have you been in the mist?
About a year.
About a
Not
year.
that long.
So in your dealings, what's the general vibe? Do you think they're up to a good cause, or
It's been pretty quiet, for a long time. It's, we've always just kept to our, our areas in the city, and there really hasn't been much, killing. It's a lot of,
what's the goal of the mist? Do you think Fallen Song's ambitions are pure and true?
I mean, he's he's the oldest member, one of the oldest members. Him and Ashbringer are good and tight, and it seems like they're more into making money than it is trying to take over the world. Have you seen the house and hideout they have, right next to the Luxon? They got the faded
Right,
lanes.
It's very nice, but my concern is that. So you think there might be more of an arms dealer with this gym? We turn it over, we get paid, and they're trying to sell it to the highest bidder.
I'm sure greed probably follows Fallen Song. We've definitely the Luxon's not very old, and it's in Mist territory, so I'm sure he got a big check from from Luxon himself, and then
So
that
it's just
helped build the
strictly money
faded
making.
lanes, and that helped bring in more people coming into the city. I agree. It's probably don't give a shit about the gym, probably the money.
Have you ever heard them speak of Cenarius or the old gods?
No, that'll get you killed.
I'm pretty sure they.
Well,
worship,
I don't think
Primus.
this gym has anything to do with, whatever else is going on here.
Oh yeah, I after thinking and talking it through, it's probably unrelated. It's probably
Yeah.
just a valuable gem that's worth money,
Yeah,
and we should do the job and get paid for it.
exactly.
Agreed.
Let the mist sell it, and
Exactly.
I'm here to
Agreed.
get coin myself. I know
Well,
that.
it sounds like
Yeah.
it's just a rather large ruby of some kind. And
Is that what he
Probably.
told you to get?
It's something from the Ox Hearts. So it can't
Some
be
kind
this.
of.
Because
Yeah,
this
it
came from
could be.
Rockir. So
You don't know the Ox Hearts. They don't have
Yeah.
anything really of value. It can't be that much.
They're pretty the problem about the Ox Arts is it's the upper manage, it's really strong, but the minions are peons, they're worse than me. So
I mean,
you're a
don't
powerful
touch the
you.
Lord. I
We
mean,
didn't know
you
you
took
liked
down
how
Powerful of all of
Rockir.
us.
You went toe to toe with the Baron.
You're our leader.
no.
I mean,
Well, you are.
You
our
had our
leader.
backs. When
I
we most
say group
needed
vote
it.
You've
on
made a
Barley.
mortal enemy with a demon.
Yeah.
You can't do that with no.
You are the all-powerful
Yeah.
Barley leader of the Bare Naked
mean,
Laddies.
We should probably definitely go talk to Fallen Song about this Abaddon character. I mean, come on, guys, that's pretty fucking scary. I mean,
I don't think we should.
Well, you saw he was trapped in
yeah.
a circle. He couldn't move
exactly.
out. He's a weak pussy.
And we have you by our side. You're the
persuasion
strongest.
check. Advantage. Since y'all are all trying to talk to this fool.
No,
19.
12.
Y'all gave him 100 gold, right?
Yeah, he got the cut.
Okay.
19.
Well, all right. Since my pockets are a little deeper, and that is pretty fucking scary, and
We just don't want to cause concern.
Yeah.
No sense in
No need
crying
for
wolf,
it.
you know.
We've already taken care of the problem.
Exactly.
We don't want to report too early.
After a good night's sleep and some breakfast, we'll all
Well,
feel better.
Are you gonna give me one of like those scepters or crowns or like?
Well, we paid you your fair share of gold. And you get the honor of being the one that killed Rog here. You
Yeah,
get all the praise
remember?
and glory. That was the deal.
Yeah, but I mean, if I killed Rog here, I should have like, something to prove that I did it.
Well,
I
think
don't
about
have anything that
You
like
have 5
y'all.
people's
you
word.
have all these witnesses that say it. Speak your praises.
It should lead to a rank in the mist itself.
It will probably rank you up, lead to more opportunity. You'll be well respected amongst your peers.
You can take over his Dominus.
Another 50 gold, and we call it even.
All right.
That's so unbecoming of you, Barley. It doesn't seem like the kind of wizard you really are.
I mean, you're part of our group.
All right. So I want in on what you're doing.
Yeah,
What are we
you're the
doing?
leader.
Doctor Fallen song, and I help
You want to help us get the item from the Oxbloods?
if you want me to help.
Well, you seem to carry yourself well. Like I said, you just defeated a demon. So,
Aye.
yes, we can
What would
definitely
we
use
do
your
without
help.
our boss?
Yeah, we need your leadership.
Our
and
faithful leader.
guidance.
Takes his hat off, and the goose comes out, and he's like,
Mr. Quackers.
Yeah.
For
Would look
Arlie.
a lot better with a rat in there.
For Arlie.
"For Arlie, I'll do it. I'm gonna go get a drink."
Good idea.
Would you like some smoke?
As soon as he
I
turns
don't
around for a
smoke.
drink, I club him over there.
Let's
Take
go
his
up to
gold.
the-
I was gonna bump him.
3, green light.
Let's go up to the hayloft and get that shrine going.
All right, well, that's where I sleep.
What does what
yes.
does your god? I don't know what we would need.
I don't know, but let's just go
Well,
outside and start working on that right
we can
now.
set up a shrine. I can set my...
We should
Few
go
of my
outside and
nature
start
based.
working
Does
on
she
that
like
right
killing?
now.
I need to feed Errol anyway. I've been kind of neglecting him.
As soon
My
as we
squirrel.
get outside, like as soon as the door shuts, I'm like, so we can't trust that fucking guy at all.
We gotta kill him.
Oh no.
I mean,
We'll use him for his skill.
I think he's a good patsy, but I don't think.
Oh, you know what we should get him to do, since he's like a smart wizard? We should get him to do some research on this Abaddon.
We should. We should. That's a
Honestly,
great idea.
that'd be a great
We'll
task.
keep him busy with him, like looking shit up for
And
us.
have him, yes,
He can
going
report
through the books.
to the mist, so we don't have to go face
Oh,
to
yeah,
face.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Use
I-
their resources. To
honestly,
aid
I
us.
do not like standing in front of Fallen Song.
He's kind of off-putting, and it kind of makes me think that everybody's in on this shit, and they're trying to get a gym for themselves. Because now I'm starting to think that this is the gym, and there's a lot more in circulation. Because he said that he's seen these multiple times before. So, like,
Are
does
we
that
being-
mean Fallen Song has one in his chest
Well,
too?
it sounds like they're trying to get one.
I want one in my chest.
Well, Fallen Song
you
does
don't.
have a gem in his chest, right?
I
He has a
wonder-
green gem, right?
No, that's Jade.
That's the Dragonborn.
It's the Dragonborn.
I wonder if there's a lot that,
Oh yeah.
whenever they're all together, becomes something huge.
Like maybe
Like they put it in a
Asham El
gauntlet,
Jade is his
and they
name.
just snap, and everyone dies.
Well, they stand in a circle and they say,
That'd
like,
make a good movie.
Earth 2. by our powers combined.
Ultron.
Morphin
Captain
time.
Docca Terra.
The old Earth
He
too.
has a.
Wow,
you
what
see,
a callback.
Illinois has a dagger flute, and then a dragon comes out.
Well, yeah, I think we need to be on guard around Barley.
We can't fucking trust anybody in this city, not even the Mist.
He was so
Evidently,
quiet.
we can't even
Trust your own
trust each
party.
other.
I think we can trust each other. What
Sounds like y'all need some pretzels.
why did everyone look at me there?
Mr. Secret.
Well, that's not something you share so lightly. I had to make sure we were all brothers. Parts of a circle and a pack, you know.
I
Before I
see how it
felt
is, Your
comfortable.
Highness.
Well, you don't have to call me that.
I feel weird if I don't now.
Well,
is it Prince or
well,
King?
it would be-
Righteous
or-
King.
It would be King Dristan.
You've even got that.
And
crown.
even notice, like,
King D.
a long line of King Dristans. They even changed it in the book to Iston to try to make it sound a little different.
D-Iston.
You can see that,
D-lister.
but long may I soon reign in the future.
Of course, Emperor.
Yeah,
Are you the Senate as
Emperor is different.
World leader.
They don't have Senate there.
But
I am the Senate.
it would be nice to again return to my homeland.
It sounds like that land is not so great.
They corrupted it
Yes.
after they.
So
They took
Rock
it.
here took it?
What the Rock
Yeah,
here
his
is their
family.
surname?
Oh, the family Rock
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah, that guy's name wasn't Rog here. His
Swigger,
name
right?
was Swigger Rog here.
Oh. Yeah, this city's a lot more dangerous than I thought it was.
Yes.
But
It's turned me into a
I think-
we've got to be careful. And again,
Yeah.
these gyms, I just don't know if we should be handing it over to a guy like
I don't
Collins.
think so either. I think we need to find somebody on the inside that, not necessarily the inside of the mist, but somebody that has the in on this, that knows what this fucking thing is, or can find out.
We've got this list now of the others that may be assembled together with this one.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
don't
we
think
can
Zaine would be any of use, right?
do some research and
I'm not sure what all he knows. He's the potions guy, right?
Potions.
Yeah, Arcana shop.
Weird
You know,
Arcana
walk
shop,
and
yeah.
learn.
I would say we could go talk to the bartender, but
Yes, I think we should go see
don't know if you
Zaine,
know anything about
actually. Winder,
gyms.
that's a great idea. He could perhaps give us some insight on some of these things.
should we do it tomorrow? Maybe go ask him?
It's nighttime right now, right?
Yeah, it's real late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we all need to rest.
We're a little banged up from the fight. I feel like we should get a rest in.
We do need to go to the Fey Court at some point.
Maybe not to the court. We could.
All right,
And no offense to Jasper and his people, but dealing with the Fae is tricky.
Yes, there's a reason where I'm on this side and not on the other.
We'll walk in and ask for something, and then we'll end up selling our souls or something. So
I try not to.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Wow.
I try not to let information pass to the other side of the portal. We don't want them sticking their nose into business here. They left this region for a reason. We don't want them coming back. Some of us try to get away from all the hijinks that come along with life there in the Fae. It may seem crazy to you, but Clarion is actually a slower pace.
Really? I mean, I've never really dealt with the Fae other than you and the people at the bar. I mean, I
live in
don't
the
know
forest
Me
long
either.
enough,
about
and
it.
you'll come
Yeah.
across them. What was the guy that wrote the letters name? Sylvan or Slivern?
Sylvan.
All I've ever
These,
known is
I
giants.
want to find Barley real quick,
Oh, so close.
and I want to ask Barley, like his task right now, is to find out who that is.
Who Sirvin is?
Yeah,
Okay. So, Sirvin?
Sylvan. We need to find out who he is and where he stays, because we need to get him for questioning. This is a part of the big goal. You wanted to be in, you're in. This is your task.
Alright, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, once you find out, come back and find us.
Well, I'm gonna sleep first.
Well, right. You don't have to do it right
Been burned
now.
up
but
pretty good. I was
Yes.
right there when the
yes, you were there
that thing
defeating Rog
exploded.
here, and you stood toe to toe with the Baden
and I
and
wet
told him to
myself.
fuck off.
So,
Well, that was
need to change
just.
the drawers and
There's nothing more
tunic and
uh,
I'm gonna go buy
Alpha.
me a new hat.
and so dominating to stand in the face of a demon and just piss.
I might get me maybe some new shoe boots.
Yeah, probably need some
You
new
big
boots.
goofing,
That was-
Okay. So Sirvin.
Sirvan.
Make yourself at home there in the room under the stairs. Share it with the brooms.
I'll go by the library
And that
tomorrow.
other guy.
I'll go by the library tomorrow.
Forget about that one.
Yeah, the library probably might know some Sirvins.
Yeah, Sirvan. And if you can find out where he might live.
Maybe I can go to Ashbringer.
It's a lot of good ideas, but I think we need to keep this within the Bear Naked Laddies. We have to stay as low profile as possible.
Who's the Bear Naked Laddies?
It's
You're
us.
looking at him.
It's us and you.
Mm.
That's what we go by.
Mm.
Now, I hope you have some kind of musical talent, or because every now and then we'll
I can
perform.
dance.
Perfect.
Oh, happens.
we've
Can
got-
you clap?
We've got
Well,
a dancer.
I've got magic powers to do like light shows and
Perfect.
stuff like that.
Dark
You know, I
dance.
can. bring
You'll be the tech man.
lights and
A production
fairy
team.
fire and
Yes. Glorious.
Barley the cooler.
That'll set us to the next level.
Mhm.
You're the roadie.
Mhm.
Well, all right. Get a good rest in. Think about what you'll do for our musical acts, and then
I'm gonna
Find
be.
Sir.
Well, I mean, I do know some mages, I can maybe talk to them. You know, I'm not a part of the Mage Guild, but you know, as a mage myself, I could ask them and
about who Sirvin is.
Maybe about some Abaddon. Maybe?
Right now, you're faced with a singular task of finding Sirvin. After you find Sirvin, then we can do some research on Abaddon.
I might know someone that can like locate. Maybe they'll know. I don't know. I'll ask tomorrow morning. I'll come back. You know.
All right, we'll try to ask as few people as possible because we are trying to maintain the low
I just
profile.
have a few buddies.
If
in the Mage Guild, I got another like gnomish lady that
If the information leaks out that we're looking for these people and these objects, it will put a large target on our back, and we're becoming mighty famous here in the city. If you haven't noticed,
It won't
they
be
could
good
come looking for us. So keep it tight-lipped.
All right. Let me go look at his intelligence.
It's got to be high. He's a wizard.
While that's going on, I'm talking to Winder
But what's
outside
his
in the
wisdom?
loft.
Oh yeah, he's
Trying to figure out the shrine thing.
Yeah,
19 intelligence, 12 wisdom.
Kind
He's
of
not-
chit chatting about like what we need and like what items we should get for it, and
He's
like,
got a
stuff
9
like that.
charisma.
Noticed.
After that, just kind of roll in to where y'all are.
Yeah.
I say, well, amongst my people, and I reach into my side pouch and pull out a few of the onyx stones. We always use these black stones here to set up a circle. I reach onto my necklace of wolf's teeth and I take one of the teeth off. Wolves were heavy in our symbolism, but again, it's just our sect. It's not an all-encompassing thing for Kadia. And maybe it's not even what she likes because she never really talked to us, but it's all I know. So here's a few items to set up to start. Perhaps you saw her face.
I did.
Could you maybe draw her and we could set up an effigy?
I mean, I can try.
What is she the god of?
Can certainly
The
try.
moon.
The moon.
Right.
Can set up a little something here tonight, and then tomorrow when we're out shopping around, pick up some more things for it. I'll take out some like oil from one of the lanterns and like kind of drizzle the symbol into the wood and like make sure it's real nice and soaked, and then I'll hit some flints together to light it and burn it a little bit, so there's the charred symbol of the moon.
As a vampire, you touch the flame and you burn to death.
Fuck!
Set the stones up in the tooth and kind of just poke a little hole in the thing so that the moonlight can come and shine on it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a roost, like a big, huge open window, and it's just like
Gotcha, yeah, so we'll
Yeah.
set
So we
it
can
up.
just open
like
up the window and
a hay
light
thatched.
shines
It's
in.
not even like closed or shuttered.
okay.
It's just a big opening.
Cool.
Up
I'll
top.
set it kind of in the middle
Yeah.
there so the moonlight shines in on it.
I'm gonna get some chalk, and I'm gonna like draw along the wood frame, like the phases of the moon. Do like a full moon, and then like crescents the other ways, and then
Just sleight of hand.
I'm just going to take
Yeah.
all my onyx stones out and set up my circle with the line through it.
I'm gonna go to the oven
24.
and
Yeah, it's beautiful.
bake some moon-shaped crescent rolls.
Nice.
But I'm gonna overbake them so that they are hard.
Aw.
So they stay
So
that
they
way.
stay that way.
Okay.
Let's set up an offering.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it, Winder. O'Brien, everyone's contributed. We're all just kind of waiting to see what you
Ryan,
contribute
Southern
here.
Baptist.
He's the one that passes the plate past him without putting anything in it.
This is my god.
Yeah. Nice.
Incense. Incense. Yes, good.
We'll burn some resin incense at the altar.
Gives us
Very
some
incense.
dry ice, some fog.
All right. As y'all are tired, y'all slowly each go to bed.
I just kind of kneel and sit at the altar all night.
Tristan
Or
kicks you
rest
because
that
he's
way.
trying to go to sleep.
I sleep in the little loft upstairs.
Okay. So,
I cast my good berries.
all right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna warm up the fire next to the oven and just lay down a mat and sleep next to
Car
it.
is sleeping on like in a little like makeshift.
What was the guy's daughter's name?
Lucia.
Yeah, I dream of Lucia. I write her a little sonnet.
Lucia Larlanther.
Yeah. Lucia, I wish I could see ya one more time.
Well,
Never want to
before-
be.
now we know why you never made it big.
So,
The starving artist.
Tristan, as you fall asleep, you see a beautiful snowy field with snow-like mountains and a ziggurat that almost looks, a pyramid that almost looks white as the snow falls on the homeland of Tristan. You see the sun that's out, but it's still just beautiful as the mountains envelop this pyramid. You get a glimpse of home before you fall asleep. You wake up
Wake up.
Hooray.
and the day's yours. Whatever, it's
All right,
wide
Ferb.
open. Whatever
What are
you
we
want
gonna
to
do
do.
Okay,
Go
so
see Zaine.
Try.
yeah, we need to go see him. I pass out my good berries in the morning. Makes
What can we use the good berries
2,
for?
4, 6, 8, 10.
It's like healing.
Yes. So basically, the idea behind this is if someone goes down, I forgot to pass them out that day, but you can just pop the good berry in their mouth and it'll.
Roll a D100 or D. You know what percentile die boomer, if you don't mind.
$46.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down in the morning. I'm gonna see what kind of condition the place is in. I know it was a long night, busy.
Yeah, it's spilled beer. Nothing's destroyed though. Woodrow's up, counting the copper and
I'm
silver.
gonna go over to him. How looked like we had a good night. How'd the till?
He counts it out, and there's 14 gold there
Very nice.
with copper and silver.
It's quite a fine night. Haven't had a night like that in a while.
Yeah, little Illinois is a pretty good musician. He's not you, but he's a nice.
Well, his dainty little womanly fingers, they know how to pluck that flute. That's
He's a different type of musician than
yes,
you.
he's quite a talent on the strings.
He is. He's quick fingers. Ladies love him.
Was it the ladies that were eyeing him? I saw a picture of maybe something else.
Might have been the men. I'm not sure. Wasn't paying too much attention. I was busy, boss.
yes, very busy night. Maybe there'll be a couple more like that, and we can look to get this debt paid off and maybe some expansion.
Yeah. Maybe get Brute to kick out the tenants next door, and never know. We got some friends now.
I've already got some ideas on what to do with the place.
It's good.
Seems
You
like
need a
I'm gonna-
bathhouse.
I'm gonna need more rooms as well.
That would be best.
More rooms and a bathhouse would be great.
Being with the mist now, we've got some, getting more popular.
What is next door to us?
Just another, I'd say there's like 3 homes.
Shit
Okay.
shack.
I'm gonna wake up a little earlier than
Multi-family
everybody.
home.
I'm gonna come out with some cream cheese cinnamon rolls
Okay.
as they're talking. And I'm walk out.
Okay.
Delicious.
What is that?
You two-
Wonderful smell.
Yeah, y'all two smells good.
I'm
you,
just fucking pouting.
Yeah, you're like smells like ash and like a
Oh.
burnt like.
It
burnt
looks
wood.
delicious
Yeah.
though.
Well, can you eat anything?
Not yet.
I
Blood.
can, but it tastes like ass.
I don't have blood spices.
Nah, you can't feed him. But
I mean, you could.
Francisco starts walking in while y'all are eating breakfast.
She smells pretty good.
I mean, I could like sacrifice something over the cinnamon roll and then hand it to you.
No, you
I mean-
secretly throw cinnamon on Francisco, so he's like,
Throw it on her neck.
yeah, whatever you want. She's
Well.
being very quiet, just kind of nibbling on a.
Every time someone's like reaching across and like grabbing stuff, I'm looking at their wrist.
You do remember Fallen
Veins
Song
pumping.
telling you
Yeah.
about that guy.
Yeah. Might need to go see that guy.
What does that scepter look like again?
It is
Sorry, I
probably
know
like
you
the
described
same.
it earlier.
It's like
gold with
you know,
2 diamonds.
Yeah,
or
and then, like,
two
the little
triangles.
triangles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Right.
scepter's about as wide as like the handle of a baseball bat, but
How
it stays
tall
that
is it?
same.
Is it just like
Yeah,
a big?
yeah.
Okay.
This is the scepter of your people, right?
Hi,
14.
this is the scepter that would be held by my people. So I hold it in. It's nice to have an artifact of the homeland returned.
Isn't that where we heard the name Horde from? Was he was pushing, said that a Horde could set me up with somebody that sells blood or something like that?
No, it's
I thought
his
we had
name
heard
is.
that name before.
You've heard of Horde being the main guy for the kin blades. Is
That's
what, you
what it
heard from
was.
Horde. Campaign notes. No, it's called the Fallen Angel. It's Ingram Styx.
I thought I had.
Is the guy's name that he told you about.
Well, shall we be off to
Yeah, right there.
To,
sticks.
What do we want to get about? We got some of these things to identify.
I think we wanted to check out this locked and loaded. The sword there
Locked and
on his
loaded.
back, and
Yeah.
what else was
It looked
there?
like a good
see
armor.
Zaine, see if he can help us out there.
I wouldn't mind
Don't know
talking
if
to
we got
this
the money to
sticks
get you
guy.
plugged in some
I'm
armor yet.
pretty
We could
fucking
try that.
hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, perhaps we could find you something to eat.
I mean,
It
if
was
someone
small,
wants to give me a
it's
little,
common, but it brought up to 18.
like, a little nibble or like a
Oh,
paper
you're
cut
not
even.
biting my neck.
I don't even have to bite your neck.
You're
like
not
you could
getting my
just
blood.
like cut your hand or something, maybe.
My blood
No.
is not for you.
Nothing.
No.
No.
I bet Winder's man enough to let me. Yeah.
Get
Um,
that giant blood in you.
roll a d4.
If I can get it. 3.
Take 3 damage.
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance and not take it.
Okay. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Now it tastes like stone blood. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a bit chunky.
A little hard.
You got enough to last you till maybe end of the day.
That felt pretty good.
That was rightfully disgusting.
Yes.
I never want to see that
We
done
need to
in my
get this
sight
taken
again.
care of.
I feel lightheaded.
Do you need a cookie
I might.
and some juice?
Well, it feels good to be restoring my people's stuff. Got the boots of my people back. The
I'm gonna-
scepter and the crown.
I'm gonna go in the back, take a nap.
What?
Are they the boots of your people?
Why? They're stolen.
All right.
The boots of
Where
Banarnad.
to?
More secrets.
Insight check. Natural one.
Those are.
The boots are a
Those
matching
boots.
set with the
That's
scepter
why he took
and the
them. It's
crown.
such an important. Like,
More secrets, Tristan.
It's the boots of my people.
Hmm.
Yes, let's go get that crown looked
Yeah.
at by Zaine. That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
It's the crown of my people.
Everything he gets.
Is that where y'all are going?
I didn't.
this-
Can I do
You
the
saw it in
good and
the
evil
book.
insight on my sword? Just I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
that the
easy.
sword of your
Okay, okay,
people?
cool. This is right.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
It's the sword of Gryffindor.
Oh yeah.
But I'm fine with a champion.
the corpse
carrying
sword.
it.
All right, as y'all walk through
It's a bit
the
big for me.
city, y'all are on your way to the Clash District to see Zaine's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still smell and see the smoke from the aftermath from last night.
I wonder what happened there.
What could it have
Oh
been?
no! What a
Who
tragedy.
could have done that?
Such a shame.
That Rock
Too
was
bad I
such a
was
good guy.
sleeping all
You
night.
see a couple of soldiers just going through the rubble, trying to, just looking for stuff. You go past Delarl and Thier home, and on your way to the corner, southwest corner, into Zaine L&L. As you go through the beads, you see Zaine at the counter, rolling up a little bit of a joint doobie. Can I help you?
Do you ever have any other customers besides us?
It's a little early for some people, but I mean, this shop's more of a
Specialty items.
Yeah, most people call in advance and meet me at places throughout the city.
Okay, I see.
How
It's
do
a
they
head
call
shop.
you?
Magic.
Maybe you've heard of it.
A very limited customer base.
Well, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we've come into possession of a couple items that are of questionable
Integrity.
descent. We like to have identified if you've got any means.
Golden item.
One golden item?
Yep.
That should be just
That's not
fine.
bad.
Just to take care of you
So I
there.
pull out the book first and set it down.
We
The
don't-
book had a magical presence.
This is looks like this is the Rock here family. He
It's
perks
full of
up, like
lies.
flips to
and-
the back, and
Well, we didn't say read it. We said
it's like it's got some magical wizard spells in the back.
Oi. So that's what it was detected. Do you know what spells they
Are
are?
you a wizard?
Yes.
Yo, wizard Harry.
That'll be 5 gold per spell to peek bet.
We can look at them. I don't think you can
I'm
cast them
already
just by
peeking.
them. Well, what spells does it have?
Oh, several.
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 Identify, dispel magic.
Sounds like.
Fireball, firewall.
So we
So,
don't need you anymore.
Are these just listed,
Firebolt.
or could someone who's wielding this
Blarney?
cast these spells?
Yeah, if you're
Or would it, is it just there
seems
to
you
copy
could copy
down?
this into your wizard spell book and learn it and
I understand.
use that.
We'll hook up the little guy with it.
Well, thank you. And I take the book back and put it in the bag of holding. Well, I think that's all we had to check out.
No,
so-
no. Full of more items, I know.
There's a few
Should
more.
we do the sword?
Yeah, let's do the
sword.
sword.
This is the packed blade of Brog here.
Not the sword.
Pretty nice. No spells on this, but it is extra sharp.
Oh. Well,
Nice.
that's safe then.
Perfect.
It sounds like it's
Oh.
safe.
So it should be.
It has
Safe
no
for someone to
properties
wield.
to control anyone for me.
I am being
That's good.
controlled.
What about this?
What? The gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything about the
I'm
gnome.
quite magical.
Let's go ahead and pull out the other items.
Well,
would ya?
I'm holding the scepter. I'll set it down.
The scepter?
It's the scepter of my people. I have a
This
good
is
idea what it does already.
The scepter that gives you true sight.
Aye, just like
Oh,
I
wow.
knew.
And it gives
The
you...
scepter of my people. How could
it
I
makes
know
you a
that?
lot more wise as well.
Yeah, I'm already
I
so
don't know about that
wise.
one.
Really?
And that's safe as well.
Of
It
course
has
it's safe.
no,
It's the scepter of my
it has
people.
no properties to control your mind, just make you smarter. And seems to me it's a key as well of some sort.
To be fair, to identified, if you don't know, doesn't discover like bad things.
So are we still gonna do the crown in the gym?
Yeah, the crown of my people as well. They're quite shocked that I've given them I've revealed my true identity, and you need to keep this secret as well. But this is the crown of my people, and I've reclaimed it recently, and this has given them the heebie-jeebies. They don't seem to trust it.
He's
so-
become a different man since he's put it on.
This seems like the crown of Istin Brag here.
the crown of
doesn't-
my people.
Doesn't control anybody. Doesn't. It's not a curse or anything. Is that what you're worried about?
What does it do?
Nothing else?
It's just the crown of my people.
Absolutely nothing. So I should be able to put it
But
on.
the name
myself.
has Rock
Yeah,
here in
You can put it on yourself. I'll put it on. Can I put it on?
Because someone has named it. Huh?
No. No.
Oh.
You could put it on yourself if you'd like.
I
grab
take
it.
yeah, that's the crown of my people. Please hand it back.
Is
That
there any scrolling on the inside?
It's very rude to take
Throw it
it.
in the
Thank you.
fire and see if it.
Burn it
Has
in
a
ashes
message.
of Mordor.
I keep a strong
I
hold
put
on
my
it.
hand on it and I try to take it from him. Is this
Too weak, mine too weak.
Yeah.
You're right.
I want to pick them both up.
athletics?
22. You got me.
He yanks it back up.
Rolled a natural 20.
Anybody else have anything?
I put it back in the bag.
Is there any way to remove a curse from an item if it has one on there?
I could remove a curse.
Can you remove him?
Why do y'all think I have a... I don't understand the reasoning
200
here.
gold, I'll remove a curse if it
You're staying the way you are,
has or
buddy.
does not have one.
I don't understand why y'all think I'm cursed.
Is there a
That
way
sounds
to tell if an item is cursed?
a bit
Huh?
meta.
Sounds to me y'all
I
are all
mean,
cursed.
the name of the items are Rakir's blah blah blah. And
Right,
you're
because
saying that they're
the
yours.
Roghir family has taken our lands and they've named it.
Wait, you just said that we're all cursed?
Casting identify doesn't reveal a name.
It's
He was
Okay.
colonized.
If something's been taken and
What'd you
named
say?
for some
I
time,
said
that's
we-
what people
So
call
you
the
just said that
item.
we're all cursed?
Zaine says, yeah, you're all cursed. I will lift off all of your curses right here.
So
Grief.
I mean, I am cursed, but
if you have
You are
a
very
sword, it's the sword of Arness. But if you give it to me and I use it, it is now the sword of Dristan.
is
it's
true.
not the sword of Arness. It's the Moonblade.
Right, but you could name it that
Is
if
this
you
Winder's
wished.
pack blade now?
Aye.
Yeah, it's no longer Roghir's.
I'm just saying this as a concerned friend that recently had a cursed item.
You are a freak of nature, and you're concerned about me.
That's rude.
He knows a wee bit about the accursed.
Yeah.
We can say that.
You might want to ask him about some blood that he might have, or anything that would help you.
We should not speak of that out loud.
Yeah,
Anyone ever
that-
again.
Things that we
I
want
just
to
probably
tell
the
person to have it.
people.
I'll just tell him. He's like, I've seen men with those eyes before, and it doesn't. I mean, if you've been around Clarion long, you'll know when you've seen one. It's fine. Especially holding red sunglasses that you can still see through.
They were the first I could get.
I mean, it's not. I mean, most of that stuff is, near the Kinblade's hideout stuff. It's not.
Try not to speak of it.
Moon
I just-
kissed, you might say.
I need to get a bit of fresh air for a second. I'm just taken aback by my
Do we
companions'
checking the gym too? Or?
rude behavior.
Taking this pretty hard, but
Well, I just don't understand. We've fought hard next to each other, and I felt confident enough in you to trust me. And
I feel
trust
like
you.
you're holding something from us.
I do too.
I
Why,
trust him.
why do you feel that way? I finally confessed my true self.
I'm just
and-
worried about the items as somebody that recently had them.
But you have been rolling really bad and
Yeah.
not believe and
Right,
y'all
and I
thinking y'all
believe him, but I'm just worried about the items. That's
I was
it.
just letting y'all know that y'all's
Yeah.
insights have failed.
You're like,
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
So I'm
like
gonna
16.
walk outside.
And you did good and evil on the crown, and it's not an evil crown.
okay. Did we
I walk
wanna
out
check
s-
the gym?
Oh yeah, we got the gym. I toss you the gym.
Yeah.
So y'all can check it. I walk outside. While I walk outside, I pull out the scepter and I cast True Sight. And then I walk back in after a few moments.
So you are attuned to it?
Yeah, I spent the whole night with it. I was.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you
Mhm.
like attuned to it.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna ask him about the gym and be like, "Hey, very confidential. There's 2 pieces of gold in this for you to not tell anybody about this. But
Well,
what
but-
is this?"
If y'all
pieces.
remove the gold from y'all's inventory.
So was that?
Well, whoever y'all want to do, but
I'll pull 2 gold out for mine.
all right. And a third for him identifying it.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take
some
one.
gold out for the items I had.
I'll do one for me.
This ain't no free.
You know, disco.
Ain't no free
And
identifying.
as y'all remember, y'all haven't seen Barley today. He's not following y'all around or nothing all hidden. He looks at it, and he kind of comes back from it, kind of like, kind of
Right.
jolts back a little bit, and he's this is a piece of Abaddon himself. It's called Don Holcomb. I've heard of this before. I've seen someone with this before. As he looks through the window at the burnt house.
Mm.
It's called what?
Don
Don?
Holcomb.
Don
I
Holcomb.
have heard that this is called Don Holcomb.
Hmm.
This is dangerous. This should be away from this city immediately.
Should we
You know
destroy it?
Do you know of a way to destroy it or
I
get
don't
rid
think
of it?
it's destroyable.
Oh.
But
What do you know of things like it?
what do you mean?
Well, it can't be the only piece like it.
Our friend did say he's seen other
What-
pieces similar
This
to
is
this.
something
What does it
very
do?
rare. seems to be dormant at
At
the
this
moment.
point, I walk back in.
Seems to be dormant at the moment. This is what you might call I don't know, like a bridge from the other side, maybe. A conduit.
So it's a piece of our hokum that bridges contact to him.
And energy and power. It's part of him. I'm not a religious man, so I do not know what this is exactly, but I do know that this is more of a focus between the vessel and the patron. If that makes sense.
It's a piece of a god.
Piece of something
So
powerful.
as long as this exists, it's possible that he could return through this.
This might be his anchor to this plane.
Yes, destroying this would be probably a very good idea.
Yeah.
How much for it?
Not for sale.
Well, we'd be willing to let it go for
What would be your plan with it?
50,000 gold, I would say.
50 to 75. 75,000 gold.
How much? 40,000.
I grabbed the gem.
100,000 gold.
40,000 gold?
50,000.
I put the
gold.
gem back in my vest, and I'm like, it's not for sale. And I walk out.
50,000
50,000
gold.
gold.
Anything is for sale for 50,000 gold.
Well,
He starts getting under the counter, like, oh, you hear it.
sounds like.
Starts putting gold bars.
So inside with my true sight, am I seeing anything? I can automatically detect visual illusions, see
is
invisible
not- yeah,
creatures.
he is not a human.
I can, if he's a shape changer, I can see his true form.
Yeah, you see his true form.
What is his true form?
I'll text it. to
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm literally out of the shop with the gem.
And I can see into the ethereal plane.
But everything
fucking
here
cool.
is magic. All these potions and stuff are magical. Like, you see a magic, like.
I don't think I detect magic. I can just.
I can't evil and
I
or
can see
good or
like,
evil
secret
Zaine, can I?
doors and stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
See, can you see through walls?
What does it say?
Can I detect good and evil on Zaine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
He is not evil.
Okay.
Doesn't mean he's not evil yet.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with such an item as this? We were looking to have it destroyed.
Oh, he is a shop owner. He's going to resell it for probably double what he's selling it to us for.
So it must be worth a bit more than this to you.
This is the most precious thing that needs to be hidden from the world. And
you've
I have the means to hide it.
I can notice secret doors hidden by
Are you-
magic.
Do you plan on
there's a
hiding it
secret
in your
door
heart?
behind him.
What's
on the
his
ground.
outer form look like? Like his appearance, normal appearance?
His normal appearance, he's an elvish, 100-year-old elvish, very, fine features, good-looking man,
Black
and
hair.
a nice tunic, and
Long
has
black
like gold rings and a gold wristband. Very well, looks like he's got some money.
Alright,
Has a very charming feel to him.
what's his name?
hair. Zaine.
Zaine.
Listen, Zaine, who are you? What's with the facade?
What do you mean? This is who I am. Does your true sight look any different outwardly?
I would say
Like,
we
did
can
your
flavor
Zaine
it
was
that
a
way that
shapeshifter.
was.
Star eyes.
So when I have it, like my
Zaine was a
eyes just look like
shapeshifter.
galaxies.
He could check
Okay.
anything.
It's like I see.
Oh, yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see
I
through
see.
you.
He casts another quick spell and
You die.
no. He's like, I see you. You can see my.
You're an old man. You're not an elf.
Do y'all hear this? Do you say it to where they can all hear?
I don't hear it. I'm outside with the gym.
Well,
I'm gonna reach
are
for
y'all
my
gonna let him
sword.
walk out with the gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, where are you going?
I already
I guess they're
no.
arguing.
grabbed it, put it in my shirt, and walked out.
I see
I'm
you.
gonna
for
grab
who
my
you
sword
are.
He's like,
just in
wait.
case.
Get him as he walks away.
We
Like,
do not
no,
work
no,
for
no,
you.
no, no.
What's
Don't
your-
be taking off with things that aren't your possession.
Taking orders from this guy.
I
taking
didn't
orders
die
for
and come
myself.
back as a Death Lord just to sell my fucking soul again.
Well, let me tell my story.
Well, that's not your soul. That's a
I'll
gem.
sell it for you, my boy.
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
I am. He takes a deep breath.
Hear the man out. We can't do anything with it.
I am in the Solaire.
So you're the Solaire, is
I
that by Cineris?
Am still descendants from the great god Cenarius. I am 110 years old,
Why?
barely surviving. I have no mother, no father, just the faith of Cenarius, the sun maker, sun god himself. I am one of the last descended from his bloodline. And this gem heart is something that must be hidden.
What would happen
I
if
would
it
like
fell
to
into the wrong
insight check
hands?
him.
Well, I'm staring
It
right
will-
through his body.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know if
Oh,
he's
yeah.
telling the truth.
Did he
or
drop
not.
his shapeshift?
Huh?
Did he drop his like mask facade?
22.
Yeah, you believe him.
What would happen if this fell into the wrong hands?
Well,
What are the
you saw how
implications?
evil Rog here was, Swega.
You think this gem swayed him?
Do you know the true history of Neruithel?
Aye, it's my people's land.
Right. He chuckles.
Is that accurate?
If that is true, gnome, are you truly a gnome?
Well, sometimes a bear.
Alright. Your secrets can keep your secrets, but for now I tell you, with passion, with the love of the Dale, Abaddon will and try and get his revenge. The Neruithel people were never... They were human, but it wasn't Neruithel. It was the Raghir family that was chosen to build those lands. It was devastating loss. Cenarius did not create tieflings. Primus did not create tieflings. Humans created tieflings.
What is a tiefling?
If you sell me this gem heart, I will give you this information freely. I will help guide you into the underbelly where the Solaire still rest and live and fight. For I know you have been touched by Kudea, otherwise you wouldn't look like you are. The mother of Cenarius has power, and one of her powers is kissed in the death of the people that she still champions. And therefore I know that you might find it in your chuckles heart to understand we are on the same side. I may not be a follower of Kudea, but I am of the Solaire and Cenarius.
They are of the same mind. Cineris is her.
He
Is her
sounds like
daughter?
the exact man we need to get this gym too.
I sit there and I pace for a bit.
This was the thing we were worried about. We didn't want to hand it over to Fallen Song. But this could be an outlet where we could get it off the street. We could come into some coin like we were hoping anyway. It's the best of both worlds.
So why don't you let me make a deal with the man? We can hand over this gym.
Crack my neck and pull it out. I slam it on the fucking table. And I'm like, guess we don't really have an option anyways.
Why don't we take his whole place?
Here's the deal.
I don't know if we
You
could
walk out, sign the deed over to us. Jim's good to go.
Orion, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking right through him. I don't think we could step to this man.
I want the money.
Lion Man, Mr. What is your name, Mister? I am. As he drops his form into a very elderly, almost looks like 90 to 100-year-old human. Long gray hair, long gray beard, with a sun medallion as on a chain.
Who is this person?
I am Zaine.
Still Zaine.
I am Zaine's son.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Zane's son.
Zane Tsung.
I am Orion.
Nice to meet you, Orion.
Let's hope.
Listen, I grew up in Neosun. My mother and father were carpenters. They used magic to make wood come to life, to praise the Sunmaker. They wanted to be the architect that Cenarius was for us. And for my mother survived the New Age. She quickly passed of sickness, running and hiding and fighting for our life to continue.
She did not have magic to heal her.
No, we are not clerics. We must learn our magic. It is the way of Cenarius. We might learn a healing spell, but to heal the plague is not within our grasp. God's fall takes what he wants.
He is very much a dick, yes.
Primus, the betrayer, wrecked us all.
Is this gym part of Godfall?
No. Doddsfall is never. Doddsfall is in the Cenarius family. It is his uncle. He is a part of the traditional Dale. Abaddon was exiled. He walked Docca Terra.
Okay.
Where does Abaddon come into this?
He wants to come back.
It sounds like when he took Roghir's body, he's gonna have a way to come back.
You might say, if you sell me this gem, I will tell you the full backstory of what Abaddon was, who he is, and what his plan is. But I think this information would be dangerous if you still wield this gem heart of Abaddon.
Well, if we don't have the gem, we don't need the information.
Trust me.
I think the information might be vital.
This is just one piece to a larger puzzle. That maybe Kudea's champion, the cursed angel of Aelin, maybe his destiny can be fulfilled with this information.
Perhaps, like we agreed, 100,000 gold and the information.
No, it's the shop.
50,000 gold.
How about 25,000 gold and 50% off all items from your store for the
No.
rest of our...
It's
I'd
the
rather
store.
have
50,000
50,000 gold.
Think
Listen.
of the future. Think
Nope.
of the future.
50,000 gold.
As much as you want my store, this is a gate to the other side that I
It's
will
like I'm like
not.
staring at that
All the
secret
more
door.
reason why I'd want it.
He laughs. You cannot protect this gate. Only I.
Think highly of yourself.
I've been on this earth a lot longer than you, with powers that are forbidden and forgotten.
Orion, I think this is a powerful being.
I totally agree.
Why don't we ally?
That's what I was trying to make, a mutually
50,000.
beneficial deal.
50,000 gold and one can of lock and load for each of us.
No, the store.
You will not
I
get
don't
the
think
store.
we're getting the store, Orion.
You will not get the store.
It's
And
worth a shot.
Maybe you can
I
pull
will
your,
have-
your cow down and intimidate
I will
him.
just.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about now?
like I said, this is a gate that must be protected, and I've been given.
I'm like staring at that like secret door that I see.
Are you using?
I'm just gonna start
magic to
moving
protect
towards it to
this
see
place?
how he reacts.
Yeah, you'd have to like go around completely, you know,
Okay.
because you're at like the counter.
Then never mind. I'll say, is that door there the way to the gate?
It is the way
Where does the gate lead?
to my people.
To your people.
What is your best offer?
50,000 gold.
10,000 for each of us.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Fuck Barley.
Nice.
Fuck Barley.
10,000 a piece, and then a future 10% discount
Is there a way that
Well, we're working together.
for our partnership.
us or I
Everything
could
should be everybody.
communicate
25%
with
discount.
Kudea?
This is a socialist society.
There are secrets under where my people stay. There is a citadel for Kudea. There is a citadel for Doddsfall. There is
Do you know?
the
Where,
main citadel for
Oh, so there's
Cenarius.
temples.
do you know where these temples are?
I do.
Or his people are?
And it's just so close to your hands. You just sell me.
This will be more
This
money than
gem
we were
heart.
going to get.
And no one will know.
You inside.
And I will invite
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I checked
Well,
Tech
there's-
Into
that's
the
not
good and
world
evil, and
of
he's
Dale.
good.
That's not specifically
He is
true.
good.
But, I mean,
Let's
it's
call
still
it-
just such a big choice.
Let's call it
you know, like-
75,000 gold, and everyone will be happy then.
50,000 gold.
Let's call it 75.
An ally.
I think we take the deal.
I think the ally is more valuable.
So
than
50,000
the
gold,
city of enemies.
allying with you and your people. You give us the information. I
Give us
feel
the
like that's a
locations.
good deal,
I
and
think
then
so
a,
too.
a future discount at the store.
I know you want to persuade me into a better deal,
I know,
but
I know
So-
that
Will
you
not
want
happen.
us to help you into ridding this world of some of these evils, and we're gonna need assistance from you in this shop. These items here would really benefit us. So a future deal where we can get favorable treatment from you would be great.
my summer court child.
We don't need to put a number on it. Just knowing that we are in a partnership will be it.
You will need more. You will need an army.
So, like you say, there's more gyms.
You will need
Sounds like it.
so much information.
We have already defeated the thing that held onto this before.
Swagorog here was a. I could have killed him easily. It was nice knowing where Abaddon might. You actually failed me by killing him. It's easier to control knowing somebody is walking around with this that I can keep my eyes on, that I can cast a spell and know exactly where this man is.
Well, now we've delivered it right to your
Why else do
doorstep.
you think I'm in the Clash District straight across from Raghir
Well,
himself?
saying it's a failing is neither here nor there.
So where might you be moving to next if you're looking for the next one?
well, I think we get this information.
I will tell you now, this isn't...
So 50,000 gold it is, yes.
I think it's 50,000 platinum.
I'll say this to my
What's the difference, right?
my pack here. I think that by killing Rog here and coming face to face, let's be honest with ourselves for a second. We came face to face with the man. This man or this devil wants our blood. I think
It was the blood of Barley, right?
right, but we were
And I
there.
drew a bit.
I think the onus might be on us here to sell this to someone we know can protect it, and then it made it sound like there were more of these pieces, and it might be on us to track these down and get them out of the world and into safekeeping, to stop Abaddon from unleashing his terror on the material plane here.
I was gonna chuck it in the garbage. 10,000 gold in my pocket.
All
Not
right.
chuck it in the garbage.
Well,
How
perhaps
about-
we could fade every gem we bring back, and
How about this?
We could do it secretly.
Cenarius was a good-hearted man. He's full of warmth.
3.
Now I will answer one question from each of you. With my 100 years of wisdom in history.
Okay.
50,000 gold
50,000 gold and some questions answered.
That
in
is.
the history of Abaddon. And therefore you will have the invitation to go where many few can, that will have the knowledge. And we will ally, and we will come together in a pact to protect Docca Terra. Bring back Cenarius, the rightful ruler of Docca Terra.
Where is he?
I think we need to put this to a vote.
Dead. All right. Vote.
Vote in favor?
What's the vote?
Do we sell it or not?
Aye.
Aye or nay?
Aye.
Nay.
I'll take his bit.
I just want my. I just want to.
So if you
that
vote
known.
So if you vote
With your
no, that
10,000
means you
gold,
don't
you
get
can
any
own your own
money.
It just seems to me like we're making somebody that's uber powerful more powerful.
We
What?
can't do anything to him.
Listen,
Winder checked and he is good. Right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I incited him, yeah.
Winder used his holy ability to know that this man is good.
So
I
good
have
nature.
not voted.
He hasn't
I
lied
believe
to
in
us
the,
that I
uh,
noticed.
I
I
think
believe in the democratic process.
Orion, you will
Are you a
be
socialist?
satisfied with
I said I believe in the democratic
Is it
process.
democratic
Story
socialist?
that I will tell, that you will understand that this is something that must be done. And you will feel better with handing this over to...
You have pulled the wool over my friend's eyes, so there's not much I can do about it.
He
We'll
hands
take
5
the 50,000
bars.
gold, the store, and move on.
5 bars worth 10,000 each on the table and puts his hand out for the gym.
I picked the gym back up and I set it in his hand.
I quickly grab one of the bars.
Before
Grab
it
the bar.
hits his hands,
Bar.
it disappears and a sack forms.
The gold bars?
No, Jim. He doesn't.
Gotcha, bitch!
He doesn't touch this
Okay.
gem with his hands. He puts it in a bag, almost like what is it? So the eye that. What's his,
someone.
what are the rings that he's always got it covered?
Oh,
You fool of a took!
Yeah, the orbs. What are those called?
I can't remember.
Should I wash my hands now, or
This was not planned at all for me, by the way, either. So.
All right. Well,
All right,
10,000 gold in my pack.
are you ready?
Let's go bet. Let's go play the game.
I'm gonna go better on our next fight.
I'm all in.
I want 5 tattoos.
All right. Well, so
10 G's, baby?
I've
I
never
will
seen this
tell
much
you-
money
Ready to go to the
before.
casino?
you're gonna tell us where these other gyms might be located?
We all get one question each.
Do we have to do it now, or can we wait?
I will tell you the histories of Bamul Arnad.
Who?
Bamul Arnad.
What's that?
That is the eastern area.
It's
The
my
Yazda's
homeland.
son, Cenarius' son, first inhabitant, ruler of Neosun, sent Eisten Rog here.
Eiston.
I see now.
To these lands. They settled, named what is Niruithil now, Bamul Arnad. Cenarius' fall was quick and hard. And Abaddon,
What brought about that fall?
Cenarius' ally, was Raghir. And when Cenarius fell, Primus gave power to the Heliot family, Cassius Heliot, a human, who gained allies with Primus's powers, and the Primus Knights defeated and took over and named it Niruithil. They destroyed the pyramid outside the teeth. Kulgalad, the ziggurat that Raghir built, became the capital of Niruithil and the Heliot family. The problem is Heliot had a pact with Abaddon. Abaddon took the wife. The wife got pregnant with a tiefling, was sacrificed to Abaddon. Their child, which was a male, had a wife. Abaddon took it, impregnated it. A male came out, she was sacrificed to Abaddon. And that is how the tiefling race grew. Was seeds of Abaddon himself. Half demon, half human, to rule all of Neverwithel.
Oh, bastards.
So who were the original inhabitants?
Remember, you only get one question.
Oh, we're talking the story time.
That was a question.
So where's the bathroom?
It is known and said that Primus himself was actually influenced by Abaddon.
We fucked it up.
We pissed off the wrong guy.
So,
Barley did.
how many gyms are there?
I know but 2, but I'm sure there are more.
Do you think these might be inside someone's chest or locked away in ancient dungeons and ziggurats and
Well,
temples?
I know Don Holcomb was the heart of Roghir. And
Each of these great families, Girhir Frost.
Dral Holcomb is the heart
Drahokum Dash Clarion.
of Primus.
So, for my one question, Gihir Frost. He has one?
Who?
That's the name of the gym.
That's the Gihir Frost, it's a gym.
It is a gem.
Is it green?
It is not. It is blue.
It's blue. Why? Who in the mist has a blue gem in their chest? So, I think based on the letter we found and this gem, the mist is trying to rally multiple of these gems.
I think everyone is.
Right, but
Oh,
that
that's
letter they thought
It's
that
a
the
beat
mist
to their
has
arms
one.
race.
Why? Gihir Frost, do you know the properties of this gem?
Probably cold.
It is said
Is it from the north?
that it is more of a thing for the mind than a thing of a heart.
Alright, so it's the brains of the operation.
Wasn't the mist hiding something? There was something we learned about the mist
They
that
have something.
there was like an underground.
My question is,
The brain. The brain.
Oh fuck!
who has that gemstone?
Who?
The one that says the mist has.
Well,
Yeah.
we have Barley.
Like what specific person?
We don't know, but there was
Well, you
a
might.
mention of.
Oh, that's why I'm asking.
a
That's why
mind.
he's asking.
That's my
You're
question.
right.
Okay.
So that's the thing. So here we go. We're getting that covered because Barley is trying to find out the identity of Sirvin. And if we can find Sirvin, we're gonna have to kill Barley. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
Barley, our leader?
We may be able to bring him
He's
in.
a nice
to,
guy.
Where does that portal go?
But he doesn't. He just says, "I don't know where the other gyms are located."
So we might be tossing Barley down that portal.
We may be able to bring Sway Barley to aid us in our.
I think Barley's a good guy.
I think Barley's a little shit that's gonna sell us out as fast as
He is kind of a
can.
shit. We didn't like him from the beginning because he's a little shit.
I mean,
But he was useful.
he has been
Yes,
useful.
his usefulness can work against us.
And
as
he
well.
didn't tell
That's
us
true.
about the gym yet that we know
It's
of.
been 6 hours.
Yeah,
already-
but
we
he
already
could've
sold
told
it?
them last night.
He's
and
not here for
They
a
could have
reason.
came and got us in the middle of the night.
Where
and
is
he
he
didn't.
now?
I don't know, but
Who? Barley?
Yeah, well,
He said he was going to the
Yeah.
library and the Mage Guild.
I don't think he's gonna intentionally fuck us.
I think he might if he understands our plans later.
I think we can sway him.
We can try, but
It's possible.
I think the best persuasion tactic is a knife to the throat.
We can feel him out and see if he's got the honor to keep on our path with us.
The thing is, he's been in the Mist for a year. He sounds like he thinks the Mist are really good and well-meaning people. But if they're trying to gather these gems, they are not.
He probably doesn't know about it. I'm sure he's just a peon on the fucking list of people.
Sure, ignorance doesn't mean anything if his loyalties lie with them.
So if the Mist has the brain and
Oxheart's had
the
the heart.
Oxhearts have the heart, does that mean the other guilds may have the others?
Well, this is the Zao. That letter said the Zao gem was in Old Varrock. That's a
Do we
different
know
region.
of any of the do we know if any of the other people have
The kin blades and the.
yes have
Yeah.
people from the other regions?
Y'all three still have questions.
Do we have
One
to do it right
question.
now, or can we wait?
You would prefer to be right now.
I think a lot more will come to light once we locate this Sirvin.
Let's make this question useful. What
What
do y'all think?
What are the properties of all the other gems?
He might not know it. I mean, that's what Mike.
They're like color and art, mind, whatever.
Earth, wind.
My question is, Atlas question mark.
What is the Atlas?
Yes.
Okay.
Better
It
yet,
is
who is Gamora?
also known as the Eye of Primus. It is green.
This seems like it's making a person slash being. Think, can you put all this together and it makes a being? Is that
We're just gonna pop those bitches.
I'll be right
that's
back.
more
I gotta
than
go
one
grab some.
question?
I had something to
So once all these are assembled, what is the end of? What happens?
Let's wait until Drew gets back.
Okay.
I guess I can ask
What
my
is your
question.
question?
What is Dodfall's plan with me?
Okay.
Ooh.
I know we're gonna be selfish.
I killed my whole family and he fucking ignored me.
Dodgefall's champion.
I'm gonna kill Doddsfall.
He has his purpose. He is the god of death and underworld, and I'm sure your purpose is to bring non-Kudea, non-Olrum, non-Celarius souls to him.
He's dead.
Your thirst for blood is souls to him.
I want to take his soul.
If you redact, then you will not have your power from Dodgefall. Come and
Power. He's not even
join-
helping me.
After I answer one of the most important forbidden knowledges that the Secundus never wants you to know, I will tell you, come to the other side of light, of creation, of birth, of joy, and redact the evil, the soul collector of Doddsfall. And I hope that this information will prove that I am your ally, and I will personally bring you into the lands of the Solaire. These gems that you are requesting. What was your question once more?
Once all these gems are assembled, what is the result?
It is not the second age of Primus. Primus was not a god. Primus has been lost and scattered. And with these gems, and all together, the next Primus will reign once more.
Oh fuck! So these are
So
the
you
keys
can
to
make a
bringing
godhood.
Primus back,
Whoever assembles those pieces can be the next Primus.
and that's exactly what Fallen Song's goal is.
So
I
you-
think we
so-
made the right call.
So we want the
here.
gem back.
This is not
Okay.
a part of Primus. This is the champion.
So if
Not
we-
more of a champion, but a knight of Abaddon wields this heart.
Gotcha.
But
So-
to continue to collect pieces of Abaddon will weaken his state, weaken his threshold on Docca Terra, and allow the prison of Cenarius to falter, to weaken, and bring him back to defeat Abaddon himself, and the Deo can rise once more.
So if we get any of these items, we need to bring them to you for safekeeping.
Not me.
Not
For
you.
I am just a servant, a gate watcher. I will take you as that both doors open behind him. And you can follow me into a new world.
It's
a
time to
new
kill a
life
god.
of knowledge. And you will learn so much. All you have to do is take the steps.
Where does that
And you ask
lead?
your second question, Orion. What was that? That where? What happens when all these gems?
Yeah. Well, that was
my
that
question.
was his question.
What did you? What was your second question?
That was it.
Okay.
What happens when they all come together,
Megatron.
or if they even do able to come together?
They are
Voltron.
the remnants
I am Primus.
of Primus, the seeds of betray, deceit, and power. We must not allow this to happen, as there already is one that I know of. The Zerata blade has been recovered.
The what now?
Primus's blade.
Someone has it
It is being wielded.
right now in this
By
room.
someone in our party.
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
We're not that cool.
All right. So we step into this portal, and you're saying we'll see a whole new world,
It's not a portal.
Whole new
a
world.
brand new place.
It's not a
we
portal.
never knew.
It's filled with knowledge.
It's a knowledge room,
But Heliot
It's a
has
brand
the
new point of
blade.
view.
Heliot.
a new fantastic
Into
point of view.
It is
No one to tell
Did you
us.
say that again?
Can that blade kill a
Heliod.
god?
There you go.
Heliot's in Kulgalad, the capital
Kulgalad.
of Neruithal.
Okay, so
But this is just a dank, dirt, like entryway.
I'm gonna
It is no portal, no nothing. And that's just it. No magic even after it's
true
been
sight.
on at the true
So it's just
site,
magically hidden.
It's magically hidden, but there's no other magic.
Do I see any
involved.
ghosts in here in the ethereal plane?
Do you see any locks on the doors?
I'm not seeing anything. I don't see spirits. I don't see any magic in here.
Is there another door on the other side?
Oh yeah, I don't need to breathe.
I'm gonna step down in.
Geronimo!
It's just it's a slower, like
Oh.
descending.
I'll walk in.
Walk
walk-
on in.
I'm on maybe.
I guess before, well, as y'all go in, I'm gonna ask Zaine if that blade can kill a god. What can?
The power of friendship.
Only gods
The
can
lack
kill
of faith.
gods.
Yeah, you can't.
So I gotta
kill
become a god?
Cenarius is not dead.
Are you
On the
dead?
path of vengeance.
Are you sleeping?
Think twice before you kill the god of the underworld.
He ain't helping me anyways.
The
Well, perhaps you could change your faith to the
Yeah,
the
that's gonna
goddess of the
happen.
moon.
He's
You can
quick
fuck
with
right
some
off.
Cenarius
God.
himself.
Every
You
character.
turn around
Oh,
and
my
the doors
decisions.
Yeah.
like
against me.
lock up.
Yeah.
So what's
Fuck
in,
my god.
what's in this tunnel?
I chose myself.
It's like every 20 feet is another lantern.
Okay.
It descends down.
Keep going.
He goes with you and has a light, as in just a magical light. And you go into the sewer. You're in the sewers now.
Oh, you got it.
Smells like shit. This fucking two-timing motherfucker.
And then he continues to take you through the sewers into
A den of naked old men.
you see two
Welcome to the lemon party.
two half-plated men in large swords with a sun shield on this almost the size of this room. There is just a concreted area that's here, like a packed down area here, and they greet him. He nods his head, and they lift up two more that have been magically hidden.
Yeah, I knew
and
that
then
was
there's
there.
stairs going down
Those are
into
mine.
the
Those are your
third
people.
into the third level of Clarion.
We're just going further down into the
And-
ruins.
You go down until it evens out, and you see this almost ruined-like street and archways and people bustling around in like ratty kind of clothing, and you look outwards and it's almost as if the old Clarion, old city that was once here 200 years ago is now, you just see lights and fairy fire. It's damp and humid, and there's other stores, there's half broken buildings, and you see 4 larger, taller structures, and he points and tells you this is Gudea's Cenarius.
Jasper, did you know about this?
Oh, I've never been into the sewers or below. I enjoy the sunlight myself. Just
Wait,
odd to
is
see
can I see the
scenarios
Dodgefall one?
It's in the distance.
I'm gonna
yeah.
start walking to it. Fuck this guy.
So I'll continue to walk towards it.
I'll go towards the Gudea.
Yeah, I'll go to.
I'm gonna start running, just sword out and everything.
yeah, I'm going to Kadia.
I guess I'll run after Winder.
Start running, and he yells to y'all, I'll be going back. Just if you need help.
What is this place?
It is the Solaire.
The commune of the old gods? The old Deo?
This is the original city.
So these are all temples.
There's temples and ruins. There's all of us down here worship the Deo in their own way.
Oh, so this is a
This is the
secret place.
resistance.
It's a holy place.
Would
Holy
it-
city.
Would it be frowned upon for us to take anything from this place? We've got a what's it called that we built up in
Shrine.
a shrine.
I would speak with the priestess.
Alright. But now that we know this is here, perhaps we don't need the shrine no more and not get found out by the Primus Knights and executed.
Are there other ways to get down here, or just through your?
There are,
But once we built
there
the
is
shrine,
an-
it'd probably be
there
wrong
is
to
3
destroy
more
it.
gateways
Yeah.
that others
Shouldn't hide our
hold.
faith. We should die with pride.
Oh yeah, we've got this giant fucking tattoo of Gudea's still.
We
On my chest.
hold the sewers as well. Call us the rats.
You are the rats.
Rat
He
gang.
shrugs.
We've always heard negative things about the sewer rats, but
It's supposed to be that way.
Rats
We
are actually really good pets.
Well, I tried to give one
Used
to
to have
Barley
them.
and he declined.
Nah.
In the Underdark.
last I'd seen you with the rat, you ate it, so I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, they make good snacks too.
You are not the only one of your kind. You'll meet some down here.
Oh.
You are a cursed angel. There are others like you.
Oh, look at that.
Orion.
We'll have a family. Since
I
your
know
brother's dead.
you're not a very religious man, but
Yes.
I didn't say that.
your presence here and your dedication will be appreciated.
Thank you. I
We will
draw
be-
everything off of nature, really, as opposed to any deity.
There is a deity of nature.
Yes.
Maybe reach out. Maybe they can guide you.
Maybe.
I'll be gone. Just let them know that Zaine sent you down here, and Don't let that money go into the wrong hands.
Seems it already has.
I want to buy some weapons down here.
Do they have stores down here?
He said it was a city, so
Can you get
I
some
only assume.
Cenarius armor?
This is something.
I gotta kill a god first.
We are not rich people. We don't.
Rich in history.
We don't. Yes, exactly, Orion. Thank you. We don't care for gold or riches.
And any you have, you wouldn't mind
Yeah,
giving to me?
we would be willing to take all that off your hands for a small fee.
Well, I will say, now that you have the knowledge, now that you know or willing to pay for the vestiges, we are still looking for the Sun Sword. And, well, I say we are looking for someone to retrieve it.
Yeah.
We need the.
Where is it?
Someone has the
hidden in the
key
teeth.
here to the
The
tomb.
mountains.
Helion.
I believe
Buried
that's
it.
probably the key of
Helion uses
Tristan's
also.
people.
Oh, it's the. Is it a two-handed sword or a one-handed sword?
Yes, I had.
May
So,
I see that crown?
it's in my bag.
Please present it to him.
How did you know I had it?
I looked at
You
it.
you recognized me as King Dristan. I pull it out of the bag of holding and flip it on my head. Start spinning my scepter. I'm the rightful heir.
I will allow you to keep this crown, but remember that scepter is the key to bringing back Daenerys.
Here's the crown. I mean, I'll let you have it for a second. Actually, no, I won't. And I put it back on my head. I have the scepter.
You don't want this burden.
Well,
You
the
can let me
burden to take my homeland back and restore myself as its rightful ruler, and to give my friends a home that's permanent and safe, and titles and land for all of them. I mean, it is a big burden to bear, but
You're a big bear.
I think I'm. I
think I'll allow you to keep this crown. It has a purpose.
Well, yes, it's proof of my claim to the throne.
He looks at you all and don't be a stranger. Starts walking back.
I take the crown off and put it back in the bag.
I don't really like it when he puts that crown on.
Mm-mm.
Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What's wrong with you? Don't want to have titles and land of your own?
Absolutely.
I mean,
A place for your people?
I just don't want some silly gnome giving it to me.
I have my own redemption to be
you
made.
just seem a little off for some reason.
Well, I've just finally been honest with you about my true nature.
I think there's still a lot you haven't told us, but
Well, what else would you like to know?
you tell me. I don't
Cock
know
size.
what I don't know.
Cock size. I'm a gnome, so will I roll a d4?
Nothing, huh? Okay.
Well, I just don't, like, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you want
Present
to know.
cock.
Present ass for fucking.
6-inch ween!
Where?
I have a huge penis for, as any king should.
That's
shit.
what's hanging
That's
out
not
of the
a
loincloth.
Is Winda still running to the temple?
Yes.
Yes. I just pull up my cloth and, like,
Is that
Yeah,
what
I've
you
been
would-
running after him
Yeah,
this whole
he's
time.
running, yeah. You get to.
it's rock hard.
You start passing
Just
through
slap it.
people, and it's just.
Just hang the crown on that.
It's the kind of smell that's in here isn't very nice, but you see a lot of people around a well. A lot of like the women are carrying water buckets and trying to do their daily chores, which there's not a whole lot to do down here. This is more of you get the sense of this isn't about wealth and money. This is more about wealth and being able to worship who you want to worship and living the life of resisting the laws of what Docca Terra became. A lot of humans down here. There's really, no Goliaths. There's no tieflings down here. There's, you might see a couple of gnomes, a couple of earth genasi and water genasi. Like, no fire genasi are down here. There's no fey creatures. You're the only fey creature down here. It's pretty, a lot of just...
It's the downtrodden.
Yeah, it's not a good place. A lot of these people are almost frowning, heads lowered, almost not ashamed, but just living in poverty is really putting a burden on their lives here. Just waiting for some sort of spark to help this resistance that they've been building for hundreds of years. And this is a lot of this city's rubble. It's a lot of old stone that is just decayed and eroded and fallen. The citadel is like half the ceiling's gone when you get to this larger citadel that is Doddsfall's crest and glyph on the front door.
Okay.
And Orion kind of is still lagging behind you as you kind of look at this glyph. He walks behind you.
I'm gonna kick in the door.
And you break the door. It's very fragile.
Yep.
You see 6 humans on a dais that are just kind of like sweeping. Like a couple of them are just like in meditation.
Is there like a area, like a shrine that?
No, there's a main there's a statue that's kind of like the half of like the arms falling off, and it's a very not in good shape.
Good.
There's one main. It's got purple robes instead of the main faded black gray.
I'm gonna go up to it.
Looks up at you. Hey! He's older, man, like 70 something.
Get out of my way.
What are you doing here?
Get out of my way.
He puts his hand out. Stop in the name of Doddsfall.
I'm gonna pull out the book, slap it on the ground.
Disciple.
I'm gonna pull out the +1 greatsword and stab it.
Okay.
He's having his moment.
What is your issue here, disciple of Doddsfall?
Are you a follower of Doddsfall?
I am the high priest of Doddsfall.
Can I cut him in half?
You try to kill him?
Yeah.
Less of
Okay.
a moment.
You kill him.
Any other followers of Doddsfall?
I'm just gonna wait outside the door.
You go outside. 6 people look at you.
You took my family from me. I'll take your family from you.
It gets they get in like a group of 4 of them and start slowly walking towards you,
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
and that's where we'll stop your story there. You 3 show up to Kudea's. Same, like the structure is on a really sour note. It's barely hanging on. It's like half of a wall is pretty much rubble, but it's still a wall. The left side is still fairly intact. Half the ceiling is fallen in, and there's candles everywhere. And you're like, where'd they get all these candles?
Hi, where'd you get all these candles?
They look back at you, and there's like 3 men and like 6 females in here. Half of them are the women
ratio.
are wearing red, except for one woman has purple, and the men are wearing like leather armor.
Okay, my tattoos on my chest
Yeah.
are very visible.
One has the broken halos and like long white hair, and has like a short sword, 2 short swords. Welcome to the Temple of Kudea, the woman says.
Hi, we are followers of Kudea, and we've just learned of this temple, and we've come to make our pilgrimage here.
I am Ryu.
Hi, I'm Tristan.
Or Ness.
I'm walking around the outside looking at things, just paying attention.
Let's go, Dee.
Wait. The Death Lord. I've heard of your coming.
Kudea told you?
I don't think it
speak
works
with
like
her.
that anymore.
Hmm?
Yeah, never mind. That's a joke. Coming.
What can I do for you? You are new here.
We
Hi.
are ignorant of the ways to communicate with Kudea, and we wish to learn more.
All right.
My people in the forest had their own rituals, but I don't know if that's the correct practice. If there is a correct practice.
I'm
There's
noticing all the the ruins and stuff kind of remind me of what like the Fae used to look like. All the like Greek style columns and stuff and all that. It kind of brings me back to home a little bit.
You must be a high priest to speak to Kudea, to request things. But Kudea is in your heart. She will always listen.
Alright, that's comforting. Sometimes curious if our ways were proper and if she saw us.
With the proper guidance, you could become a cleric or something with a champion that could help bring her presence back. But I sense you are magical, but in your own ways, not being touched by Kudea.
I grab my power from the life around us. But my people, we worshipped under the moonlight. Learned of its name. I think I'm powerful and can bring honor to her name in my own way. Don't know if I need to be a high priest, but we were just trying to learn how to properly bring glory to her name.
This is the place to come, Angel of Aelin. It is nice to meet you.
It's nice to be here. I find comfort being here for some reason. It's like returning home, even though I've never been here before.
I know you have your burden now and your purpose, and I hope that the Citadel can help guide you in your path and give you assistance when needed. It's nice to know that Kudea still shines upon the cursed angels. You are a walking reminder that she still wields power here in Docca Terra.
Is there a way to deal with this hunger?
We will help you. We will guide you through the issues that you have, as your life isn't full of pleasures but other things. I can feed you later. I can introduce you to some of your other death lords that are within the city. We have some that stay above ground in Clarion.
I appreciate that. I feel like since me and Orion have made it to Clarion, it's been hard to find trustworthy people. Luckily, I was able to find this group, and I've been able to trust them. But it's a different place. I hate being in Clarion. It feels like it tears parts of your soul. And
well, it's not just Clarion. It's the entire Docca Terra. It's the entire Noctum has been transformed into just, it's lacking Deo. It's lacking the warmth of Cenarius that must be needed to fulfill all of our just desires, and it leaves something to be wanted. It's as if something is missing in all of our hearts, and Cenarius.
How can we restore that peace? How can we return the world to the way it needs to be?
I think there are issues that need to be resolved, and the Secundus is running Docca Terra, and they are being obviously influenced and keeping so many secrets from the people that for God to be back, you must be worshipped. You must find life on Docca Terra, and without followers, what are the gods but locked in, prisoned? For he sacrificed a lot to try and defeat Primus, but when everything was Primus one.
When I saw Kudea, it felt that way, like she was far, far away, and my spirit had slipped through like a jail cell bar to be able to get to her, but her presence was so vast that it couldn't squeeze through like mine could.
It seems as if Primus and Abaddon are worshipped way more than any of the Deo.
How do we cut off the head of that snake?
I think we must destroy Abaddon. He is the reason Primus grew to such power. He is the influencer, the opposite of light. And to reach him, we must destroy his followers on Docca Terra to make him come into Docca Terra fully. As of now, he can influence others and can do so from afar.
So you aim the cannon now. Where do you shoot? Give us a target. You know nothing?
There's so much to do. There's so much to learn. I think Lost Varak or just a Varak. I mean, they call it a dominion for a reason. I think Varak must fall. I think finding the pieces of Cenarius would be a good start.
What are those pieces? The Sun Sword?
The gems.
There is
Those are Abaddon.
we must find Cenarius' pendant, Cenarius' crown. I think the original book of Cenarius would help. I think it's, as you probably know, there are those who try to piece together Abaddon's gems. Maybe we piece together Cenarius's vestiges and help him find the path back to us. Maybe a champion, a sect of Cenarius followers, of Deo followers. But I think just really finding the people that are behind Abaddon would be a great start.
Well, we'll try to set our head in that way. We're dealing with something already, and I think that might have us on the right track.
Sounds like
Maybe
fate
just-
has pushed us this way.
Looking for guidance amongst a priestess.
Is,
No, nothing.
is there's something that we could take back with us to help create our own altar? We've set up a little thing to try to praise Kudea, but if there was, I don't know, a suggestion or a bit of this place that we could take with us to honor her.
There is no material thing for Kudea. She is in your heart. Pray.
Cliche.
Speak with her. Listen. Let her guide you with her light in the times of darkness. For she has been guiding for so long that she cannot rest without the sun.
Why, so Cenarius is the goal. We got to bring him back. Got to stop Abaddon.
I
This
understand
place,
now.
it really brings a lift to my spirit. My people, since we've come here, out of the Fae and into this world, we seem to have been lost, taken over by the thrills of Clarion and the way of Docca Terra. I feel like we're all wandering lost, though, with no direction. I feel like my people could use a place like this to reconnect and find something to come together about. Would it be okay if I sent some down here to to learn and to worship.
You must speak with the gatekeeper. That is nothing I can promise you here.
We hear the gatekeeper now.
It is such a precious place that you've gained your trust into the Solaire that I'm unsure what you've done, but I think if you can protect one of my priestesses, maybe she could come out with you and spread some word. And I think flushing out the darkness through Clarion would be difficult, but it is something that could be done. I think the King Amaran is holding back this place, this area. He is a follower of Primus. You've seen the statues of Primus. You've seen the intimidation it brings to those, and maybe cleansing Clarion, we could reach out to more people.
Yes, I think we might find that there are more people that are willing to accept what you have to say than maybe we realize. I think this Primus has really done a number on Docca Terra, and people are feeling it.
I know the Fae could help, and you could be that messenger that helps Docca Terra find a way to remove the scars of tyranny and might from a shadow of a demon that tries to control these lands.
So I know the Fae courts left this land whenever Primus took over because they no longer wanted to be a part of it. But there are those of us that still feel the draw to be here to make this land better.
I think that is a good idea. I think this is something that we've been looking for, a spark of warriors, just some followers to give cause to the people before we slowly fade from existence. It is a burden we've all been tasked with, and we can't do this alone. There are other Solaire throughout Docca Terra, and we must reach out to them, and for there are several legendary items that could have been lost and found and wielded with the wrong hands, and we need someone to risk their lives to bring back the rightful gods of this region. As you know, Cenarius built Noctum with his own hands from the influence of Olrom and the beauty, love, and anger of Crudea. He was the architect of humankind. I know he didn't create the Fae and your people, but you champion for him would help shine light on a planet that's needing cleansing.
Since we've had granted access to Solaire, let's see how quickly we're going to be kicked out.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Well,
fine.
I think we understand the task at hand. Not necessarily how
Which might have been a
to
mistake.
perform it, but we understand the goal, and we are those
go
warriors.
through with it now.
So I think we'll take our leave here,
the
and
folly of your ways.
we'll use this place as a hub for worship and to fund and to drive our goals. But I think it's time to take our leave and catch up with our other friends.
Where'd Winder get off to?
I'm not sure, but I think we should go find him. I'm just looking around for secret passages real quick.
I'm standing outside the door where it
Less
is.
an hour.
Okay. There's not any. I mean, there's all this structure is not magical.
All right. I'll go ahead and cut it off. I'm tired of seeing like that for a second. My eyes are turned to normal.
Bloodshot now.
Fuck.
These 4 men in robes, as they throw them off their shoulders, they're wearing plate like yours underneath. With as they bring their great swords out of mist in the air, and collect in their hands, and one of the men walks up to you and reaches you and, why?
I was corrupted.
That is your own fault. That you had 2, 3 people. How many people told you about Dod's Fall, and you just assume without knowing the true knowledge of what is going on. You come in here and you destroy. Why?
He took my family.
They're with him now, just like the man you just killed. He's in heaven with Dod's Fall.
That's what he wanted then, right?
Is that what you want?
I want everyone dead in this room.
They all laugh. You know we've been worshipping Dod's Fall for way longer than you. Renounce Dod's Fall and leave, or you may dine in his halls tonight.
Why should I renounce? Isn't that what he wanted?
I will be surprised that you still have your powers by the time you wield another sword.
And who are you?
Huh?
And who are you?
Me. I am the prosecutor for your treason. Renounce. I only not kill you now, for the Deo needs followers, and therefore you are not true follower of Dod's Fall when you come and desecrate his temple, one of the last ones on Docca Terra.
Fine.
You sit here and you might listen and learn. Maybe, just maybe, you'll gain enough power to understand what you will do in the future. Not come in here and demand answers that we do not know.
I don't need answers.
Why are you here? Look within yourself, friend.
Because I'm afraid.
You should be. We all are. That's what drives us to becoming Knights of Dod's Fall, of becoming Knights of Death. We bring chaos not to those that want it, but to those who need it. And therefore the Deo needs followers. The Deo needs so much more than what you think. Open your mind, Pretzel Maker. For I have heard that a champion of Dod's Fall comes, that he will be here, that he will show with a great sword, with an axe, and he will receive the gifts that Dod's Fall was willing to give to help destroy the one Abaddon who takes souls from him. Abaddon who takes the souls at this point. You don't understand that those who die don't go to Dod's Fall, to the Dale, for they have been forgotten and lost. For the souls who you keep killing, for the man that you just killed, goes to Abaddon, who strengthens his bonds with this land.
Then what's the point of following Dod's Fall?
To bring him back, to bring the Deo back to his glory, to bring Cenarius,
This
his
statue with
grandson.
an arm missing?
For those who have been tricked, for those...
Am I the only follower?
Oh,
Like,
you
there's
have...
nothing here.
You have... This is just one small area in a larger world of Noctum. Listen to yourself. You have the wisdom. Dod's Fall has chosen you to understand that you are required to bring him closer to Docca Terra. Learn his ways. Don't just read a book you found on the side of a road and think you know about Doddsfall. You do not. Ask the questions to the men who have followed him for generations, for hundreds of years, before the fall of Cenarius and the Dale. Put down your sword, sheathe it, learn something, and maybe you can become the Death Knight that you were meant to be. But as of now, you are giving souls to the enemy, not to our Lord.
I'm gonna walk past him and start heading towards the door. I'll leave.
You may leave, but remember, Doddsfall is with you until you throw him to the side.
I'm gonna spit on the ground.
Okay. You are forbidden to be back here.
Good.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck! We getting kicked out of this
We
bitch!
appreciate
Chills.
Oh, y'all are good.
We appreciate
I like
everybody coming in and joining us on this Super Bowl Sunday. It's been exactly a year since I started DMing. Our first session was Super Bowl Sunday. We thank you for that. Hopefully you'll go back and watch some of our other stuff. This has been such an amazing campaign. It's been such an amazing time with everybody here. I've built so much lore, and I did not plan on sharing a lot of that this session. Zaine was just a measly dude that turned into a gatekeeper in the matter of seconds.
Nice.
And you drive this story, and I try to hold on to the wheel and give you guys more options, as there's so much more that is out there for you guys to learn, for you guys to decide on. And I hope the people watching at home continue to listen to us and ride along in this story, because it's gonna get cool, it's gonna get real, and they will get more powerful, and the religious sect of Deo may or may not rise, depending on the hearts of Orion and Winder. For a collaborative effort is needed to get Solaire back where it needs to be. Boomer?
Just saying, good days.
Like and subscribe on Twitch, The Iron Lich. Check out our YouTube page, Iron Lich Gaming. A lot of content on there. Try to get our videos up Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, whenever Drew feels like it seems.
It's whenever the video
check out our
process
Twitter
is.
page. Yeah, that's taken forever. That was,
The last
Check
one
out
we
the
were like
merch
a fucking
page.
week, dude.
I
It
know,
was
right?
crazy.
check out our Twitter page, The Iron Lich, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
The Iron Lich or
The Iron
Gaming?
Lich.
Okay.
We've got some hot merch
Or no,
coming
it
down
is
the
Iron Lich
pipeline.
Gaming on
Iron Lich
Twitter.
Gaming, yeah.
If anybody's interested in it,
What's that?
if anybody's interested in the hot merch coming down the pipeline,
Yes.
After I get back from Vegas, March 7th, I am going to be making
Shameless
some
drop.
tank tops.
Noise.
Huh? James drop.
Got the
No,
stickers.
no, you're good.
And we got some stickers. If you want stickers, please. I got about 20 of them. If you want some stickers, I will send them to you in the mail. Just PM Iron Lich, PM Twitter, TX Dirt 1. That's me. And thanks for playing my game. Have fun on the Super Bowl. We'll see
Thanks
you.
for watching, y'all. You superb owl.